Be careful on these mats, they're still slippy. My
I've
mic.
got your mic, Sean. Can you hear that?
My mic's on. They're both on.
We could hear ourselves up there. What are we going to do? You got them? Oh, God, you're joking.
You've got them.
Oh,
Go out, go out. Go out, Hayley, you're not dressed.
Hello and a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Groot.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shaylee, and together we've got an amazing show. We have got products that could be, well, quite life-changing.
We're very excited to bring you our lowest priced vibration plate. This is about activating the muscle fibres, maximising that muscle fibre activation so that you get the best results in the shortest amount of time simply by standing, sitting or leaning on this machine. Now it should be $299.99. It's £100 off that price. It's down to $199.99. And with PayPal Pay in 3, that blue box at the bottom, just $69.31 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. If you want to order, the number at the top of the screen, 868992 is your item number.
And what a price, what a deal, whilst we've got the stock. If you want the white, we are super low in stock. And remember, as soon as you stand, sit or lean onto this machine, it activates your muscles up to 100%. So you only ever need to be on this machine, maximum 10 minutes a day. So what you'll find is regular exercise. So if you're exercising already, you will use about 40 to 60% of your muscle fibres. However, as soon as you stand onto the machine, you're activating up to 100% of those muscle fibres. You really have got to please make sure you do not miss out on anything this morning, because I know we're going to have a really, really busy show. Only second time to air, and you have got a plate that can make such a difference. It's a powerful 3D vibration training, and this gives you 3 different workout modes, but you have these different ways of vibration. So you've got oscillation and you've got linear, so allowing you so easily to work muscles that you just couldn't work to this extent by itself. You've got up to 16 different speed levels, which we've never had on a vibration plate before, and you can even play your music through the machine via Bluetooth, but my word, with such quality, and that allows you to give you that buzz listening to that music that you like. It's a really nice big plate as well, and that big plate means it's even more versatile. But the fact you have got 2 different kinds of vibration with the oscillation and the linear, and we've never seen this in a plate before. Usually it's one or the other.
It's the latest technology, as Hayley said. It's one or the other normally, but you've got one or the other, or both of them together. Remember, it's less than £200 for this technology we've got for you. You've got black or white available. There's the black option. Remember, both coming with Bluetooth speakers built into there. And then you've also got resistance bands, so you can get an upper body workout as well.
And weight-wise, takes up to 130 kilograms. That's 20.4 stone. So honestly, this is for all and everybody. If you are over that weight limit, sit down on a chair first of all and just put your feet onto this. But this, along with healthy eating, can really make such a difference to your fitness levels, and it's all about you getting that little bit fitter, that little bit trimmer in the easiest possible way. Price wise, market beating. Regular price on this, you can see, is normally £300, less a penny. Our price tonight, or this morning, $199.99, and splitting that cost with those 3 payments as well.
So $69.31 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. You can go to the website or the phones, 0333 241 241, shopontv.co.uk. So that VibraPlate, get it whilst we've got it in stock. Black option or white option.
You're going to have to be really quick with the white, and remember, check everything out on the website. You can order on the phones, but on the website, shopontv.co.uk, you will find absolutely everything. And when you find all of those items, you really will have an opportunity to find something that is quite life-changing. So please do not miss out on anything tonight. Now we've got something very much brand new to you today. Where shall we begin? My goodness. We've actually got a special price on our vibration plate, but we've got 3 show special deals.
When we say show special, it means we've dropped the price just for the duration of the show.
Absolutely. So these, sadly, will go right back up in price after our +1 show. Now, these we are quite excited about because this is all about those tired legs, those heavy legs. When you're exercising, those legs that just need that little bit of recovery. And these are great in size. They're one-touch fastenings as well, so really easy to put these on. And when you see the features to these, when you see the benefits of wearing these, you really will think, my goodness, truly, for $39.99. And you're seeing here exactly what you are getting. It provides soothing compression, and it really is a comfortable compression, and they're really comfortable as well to wear, and really good for you to unwind. You know, at the end of the day, when those legs are so heavy, or perhaps you've been stood all day, perhaps you're a nurse, perhaps you've been exercising and you really do want to relax those muscles. This is going to do exactly that. The massage really is going to encourage as well that fluid, so really good as well for circulation and those heavy swollen legs. And whether that's from standing or sitting, you may find this can be quite a benefit.
Like Hayley was saying, real comfort fit that you've got there, lovely soft lining. They're pretty much a one size fits all as well. They're really adjustable. Foot size you don't have to worry about, and then all the dimensions where they are going to fit are available on our website. This should be almost £100. Down to $39.99. That's a £60 saving. $14.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. And you can shop across the entire show. Now, something else that we've got available on the show, well, we've got a sauna that you can have at home, a portable sauna that you can take with you if you go camping, but a sauna that's not going to take up too much space and goes to those full temperatures and gives you all the benefits of a regular sauna.
Can be indoors, can be out. When you see the features, again, it is feature packed. And having something like this, a sauna really can help, and do your own research, can help with sleep, with skin, with relaxation. It can help reduce stress, improve circulation. And they do say, actually, even when it's a hot days, a sauna is a really great thing to do because it helps your body regulate.
It helps your body naturally regulate the temperature, so you deal with those extreme temperatures better. You can see it's got an insulated thermal advanced cover. It's a 2-way zipper. There's a big viewing window in there so you don't feel claustrophobic. Really easy for storage as well. It folds flat. You've also got 9 levels of steam recovery there. To get this down to $149.99, but remember it's a show special. The price will go back up after the show. Your item number here is 488740. If you want to go for that, if you're looking for it elsewhere, you won't be getting our kind of price. It's down to $149.99. And you can see the other retailers that we've got there. Best Gym Equipment, $219.99. Sports Direct, it's $190, just shy of a penny. It's down to $149.99.
I love a sauna. There's nothing more relaxing, and to have that treat at home. So whether you have that in a spare room, perhaps you've got a gym room, perhaps you've got actually one of those posh, what are they called? Not a shed at the bottom of your garden. They're like a posh...
like a little conservatory summer house.
Outside, I can't remember, but you've perhaps got a gym in one of those. I know what I mean. They look really pretty. You can't call it a shed because it's much posher than a shed. You could actually put your sauna in there as well, which is absolutely fabulous. So do grab that whilst the stock is available. So please grab that while the stock is available. It's your opportunity to actually get a sauna in your home that's so easy to actually assemble, and it truly is so easy to assemble and very cleverly designed with really clever materials, making sure that it can cope with that heat, can cope with that that moisture
Yeah,
as well.
it's also low energy consumption. You just put the water into the tank that you can see there. That'll pump the steam through into the steam pod for you. And you've got those gorgeous temperatures. So 488740 is your item number. It's from R3NU. We've got some great products here at Shop on TV from R3NU. And if you are shopping across the show, remember you will only pay that one postage. If you're going for the sauna, maybe you want the other extreme when it comes to these kind of therapies. You've got an ice plunge pool that you can have at home at such an affordable price.
And so many people talk about how good it is for you
Yeah.
to have that
Loads
ice
of people,
plunge.
loads of celebrities do it, don't they?
Loads of celebrities. So it really is designed really to help with recovery, inflammation. It really is well-being as well, and lots of athletes, those ice plunges are so important. So if you have looked into this, can you believe this is $79.99? Very brilliantly made. The quality of their products is quite incredible. UV resistant as well, waterproof material. There's 2 valves there to connect. If you have got a chiller, you can connect it to a chiller. Otherwise, put your cold water in and add your ice.
Yeah, fill it up with ice and get the benefits of that beautiful ice plunge. You can see if you buy it elsewhere, well, look at Curry's, 129, at Gym Kit, 119.99. Even at Sports Direct, it's £25 more than our show special price. If you've been thinking about this, it makes it so affordable. £28.98 on your first of 3 interest-free PayPal payments. That's 787163 is your item number if you want to go for that. Go to the website and you will see everything that we've got available on the web. Go to the live show, and when you select the live show, you'll see all the products that we've got on the show for you. We've got some great cooling solutions. If you've been struggling with the temperatures like we all have, we're never happy, are we? We've got some handheld fans that are on a brilliant deal. You get 2 of these for $59.99.
Now they are super low in price because you have got a deal on a twin pack, and honestly these have been designed, they've got 100 different levels. They've got actually a cooling plate as well, really easy to control, and when charged up to 6 hours of battery life, which is fantastic. Get one for yourself, one for your mum, one for your dad, one for your partner, and they've got a really clever digital display as well, so really easy to control. And that cooling plate, sometimes you need that little bit of instant
Yeah.
when
that
it's
really
really
chill,
super.
don't you?
I couldn't live with without my little fan.
No, not
but
now.
mine hasn't got the cooling plate,
No.
which really adds to this. So please grab that again whilst the stock is available.
And you're getting 2 for $59.99. But we've got to get back to our main deal. Our main deal is the vibration plate. Whether you're standing, whether you're sitting, or whether you're leaning on the machine, it's all about muscle fibre
You're
activation.
exercising.
Kelly's
And
here.
we're not alone. We've got the fabulous Kelly.
Good
with us.
evening.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Super. And
Now-
it's great to have you back.
Thank
We
you.
have
Pleasure to be
our
here.
lowest ever price
Oh my word.
vibration plate that we've had here on Shop on TV.
Lowest ever price. But I'm going to be a little bit biased here. Probably the one with the most technology on it.
Definitely
never
the most
known that, have we?
technology, definitely the most features. We've never done a plate that has the 3D
3D,
vibration.
this is it. We normally have great vibration platforms, but they're 2D. They're oscillating, which just works the muscles in one way. This is 3D. This is the next level. You know, everything evolves, doesn't it?
Yeah,
TVs evolve. We go
absolutely.
from low definition to high definition and more and more and more. And that's what's happened with this. We've now gone to 3D, where what it's doing is it is basically working the platform in 2 different ways. It's using linear and oscillation, and that is making your body have to guess a little bit more.
Yes.
It's working it harder. And what that means to you, what that translates to, is better results.
Yeah.
That's what we all want.
And that's
Yeah.
what it's all about, better results, quicker results, regular exercise. And if I was doing some general sort of squats, I'd be using about 40, 50, 60% of my muscle fibres. Kelly, well, and Sean as well, but Kelly's working exactly the same muscles as me. Looks like she's doing less,
Oh yeah.
But you're doing so much more.
I know. That's what I love. It's that smug face that we have when we're on here, isn't it? But that's it, because you're doing all the hard work, all the effort. You're having to put a lot of work into it, but you're only getting 40 to 60% of muscle fibre activation. Because I'm standing on the vibration platform, what it's doing is creating that instability. So all of a sudden, those fibres go up from 40 to 60% to nearly 100%.
And it's a full body workout.
I was doing less physically myself, but my muscles are doing more. My muscles think I'm running up and down stairs, thinks I'm trampolining, thinks I'm skipping like a champion boxer. Sean sat down, but I bet you can feel that on your tummy working your core.
On my core, on my all the tummy area, the side area as well. So when we talk about the muscle fibre activation, this is what we mean. You go from 40 to 60% of muscle fibre activation doing regular exercise, which is good. It's so much better than nothing. But simply by standing, sitting or leaning on this machine, you can activate up to 100% of muscle fibres. 868-992 is your item number. We're going to get Kelly to talk us around the technology. It's such clever technology, and like you said, technology evolves, doesn't it?
Yeah, we want, you know, like anything, we all want the best, don't we? We want the technology that's going to give us the best results. The technology that is going to shorten our workouts down.
Yes, please.
Tick, tick. And that's what you've got with this, because what we've got, we're going from 2D that we recognise, which is oscillation or linear. So it just means the way the machine's kind of moves. But this combines it. So you can isolate, you can choose oscillation, which means it's pivoting up and down. And that's like you're walking or running or jogging. And that's that kind of movement it creates. You can also choose linear, which is where it kind of just moves in one kind of, it glides side to side.
And that's really unusual, isn't it? And to have the two, which you can use individually
or then together to get the 3D.
It's really unique.
So I've got the side to side on at the minute. Again, there's so many benefits.
I've got the oscillation.
You've got the oscillation.
If I turn it just using the mode button, now what I'm going to do, I've got 3D. So what you'll notice is it keeps moving from that side to side to that up and down. So my body's going, what's going on? Yeah. What's she doing?
And that's mine making your muscles activate even more.
Absolutely.
Mine's going side to side, and Hayley's is going up and down.
And what you're seeing,
and you've got the combination.
I've got the combination.
Your muscles activating, and they're contracting and relaxing so quickly. I feel like they never actually really relax.
Well, that's what happens. That's the science behind it, because it works in two different ways. What's happening is that because of the instability, it switches on something called the tonic stretch. And it's a reflex that happens automatically in the body
Look at that wobble.
that makes the muscles contract and relax super rapidly. So instead of, like when you were doing those squats, Hayley, every time you did a squat, you got 1 or 2 muscle contractions.
Yes.
On here, bending our knees, now our muscles think we're getting between 30 to 50 muscles contractions per second, because they are just moving so quickly.
And it's not just your legs, I can feel it right up to my core, and that is your balance. Perhaps you want a flatter tummy, or perhaps you just don't feel your stance is so good. That core, that virtually holds you upright, doesn't it? It's your balance if you slip.
And that's it. That's what's the great thing about vibration technology. We don't have to think about a core workout at all. We we accelerate it by doing tummy exercises when we're on here. But because it moves all the time, what's happening is the core is having to switch on engage to keep us upright, keep us stable. So we're getting a workout whilst we're chatting to you right now. We're not a workout on the abs without even thinking about it.
Without having to do horrible sit-ups.
No pressure on the neck. No pressure on the neck, no pressure on the back, but the core, those deep core muscles are switching on for us right now.
I've just put mine onto the 3D, and the combination, you can really feel the difference. So going side to side, going up and down, about that muscle fibre activation, which we talk about. There's also 3 preset programs.
Absolutely. So that's like you've got me at home going, move faster, move quicker. They are only 5 to 10 minute programs. But what they're going to do is they're going to work through the different modes, so the different 2D and 3D modes, and they're going to move through the 16 different intensity
Wow.
levels.
Again, that's the most levels of
Yeah.
intensity that we have.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
and it's
I'm
like
on
having a
5
personal
right now.
trainer having those 3
5.
different modes, which we
on
absolutely
6.
love. And what you're seeing again, when you get onto this machine, you'll understand. When we say you feel your muscles contracting, relaxing super quickly, you truly do. And even the slightest of movement targets muscles even more.
This is it. It could just be like you're doing. It could be a little reach to the side. It could just be a little bend in the knees to work the quads. It could be that we just hinge the hips back and lean forward and backwards, and that is going to engage into the hamstrings and the glutes at the back. So they don't have to be huge, big movements. Small movements are going to create great results just by changing your position like Sean's doing. He just went down into the lean position. Right now his body is being tricked into thinking he's doing loads of press-ups.
And he can't do press-ups. But now
He will
he's
be
doing
able to.
press-ups like an athlete. And his body thinks he is, but all he's doing is leaning onto the machine. And then again, sitting onto the machine, I can't believe how that activates your core. And then all your back fat,
This is
your
it.
bingo wings.
We literally just change the movement very slightly to target different muscle groups. It's as simple as that. But as you said, all those areas, all those isms that we have, you know, we don't like this area, we don't like that area. We can literally isolate and target those muscles with simple exercises.
Standing, sitting or leaning to get that maximum workout with minimum effort. Now you've got 2 colour options available, remember. You've got a black or a white option. If you do want the white, be quick. It's much lower in stock than the black
I think
option.
that as soon as we get to ITV will disappear like you will not believe.
And even if you're over the weight limit, 130 kilos is a really substantial weight limit. But if you're over that, you can start just sat on a chair with
Or
your feet
just
on
one
the machine.
leg, yeah?
That's it. You've got options. As you said, if you sit down, just place your leg on it. We'll show you a bit later. We'll show you the science and show you how those vibrations still work into the lower legs.
So much to show you. We're going to show you full body workouts in a 3-minute challenge. Imagine that, being able to get a full body workout in 3 minutes.
We're all time poor, and I think the first thing we put off is exercise. We've got the solution. So please, if you want to get fitter and trimmer, stay with us and we'll tell you loads more. Hello and a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together we're Shaylee Kelly.
Yes, Kelly is joining us.
Kelly has joined us. Super excited to have, I will say, our lowest ever price vibration plate.
Oh, you're very lucky.
Technology we've never found in another vibration plate either. A combination of everything you need to get a little bit fitter, a little bit quicker.
Everything you never knew you needed.
It's packed into this
packed
machine.
into this.
Now, this is for every level of fitness. Whether you're someone like me who doesn't like doing fitness but knows they need to do something, whether you're someone like Hayley who loves working out but doesn't have time to get to the gym, this is maximising your workout in a minimum amount of time because it activates muscle fibres, doesn't it?
Yeah, this is the thing. You know, have a look into vibration training, and the first thing you'll notice is what they say is it is better than traditional exercise because of the way it activates more muscle fibres.
Used for many years by elite athletes, rugby players, ice skaters, ballerinas, to get that final cut, to get that tone that they just can't get with regular exercise. Because regular exercise, you'll use around about 40, 50, possibly 60% of your muscle fibres. As soon as you get onto this machine, you're using up to 100% of your muscle fibres. So you could be doubling that activation, those muscles working. And that's why at maximum, are you ready for this? maximum you use this 10 minutes.
That's
a
the
day.
most you're going to do a day. It's a brilliant price. It's the most affordable machine we do, and it's the most tech-packed machine that we do as well.
It's like the latest and the
Price-wise,
greatest.
it should be £100 more. Our usual price, £299.99. We've knocked £100 off the price. It's a real special. It's down to £199.99. That's 69.31. I can't believe how cheap it is. 69.31.
Can't believe the price of any
on
of
your
our
first
products.
of 3 interest-free payments with PayPal Pay in 3. So that's 868992 is your item number if you want to go for it. That is our main deal. But we've got some other great deals available for you as well. Other deals from R3NU. We've got fitness, we've got well-being, we've got so many great products available for you. Well, let's take a look at these, because these are compression
You're
boots.
whipping those
She
on,
can't
aren't
wait to get them on, look.
I like that. There you go. I haven't got time to put both on, but I'll put one on.
And really easy, one touch fastening, and very much, you can see all the measurements, but I would say would pretty much fit all sort of feet.
All sizes, yeah.
All sorts of feet.
All sorts of feet.
All the feet.
Sorts of feet.
Fits all the
and
feet.
I've got
sorts of
sledgehammer
calves.
feet and mine fit in there, so we're fine.
No, that's the great thing about them. You've got the adjustability to them, so they are going to, they create that great width. But we want them tight against the leg, because what this is massage therapy using air compression.
Oh, wow. So
So-
you're going to feel that.
I can feel it's squeezing and releasing that air. Those air chambers are squeezing like a little hug around my
So
leg
great
and
for
around my
circulation.
feet. Perfect for circulation.
What about tired, aching legs?
If you stand on your feet
Heavy
all day
legs, yeah.
and heavy legs, restless legs, anything that just makes the legs feel drained, maybe at this time of year you're finding you've got swollen legs, then you want something that's going to create that increased blood flow to the area, but also going to help with if I could put my teeth in, lymphatic flow, that's the word I was trying to say. And that's what this does, because it acts like a pump. That's going to move
We need
the
to look at
flow.
the benefits straight away.
Wow,
This is
yeah.
a massive reduction in price. Should be almost £100. $99.99 comes down to $39.99.
I can't believe the price.
It's
What
crazy.
a great gift idea.
No, but this is a show special, remember?
Yeah,
So that
only
price
for
is
the show.
only for the duration of the show or while stocks last. As Kelly was saying, soothing compression, offering that comfortable way to unwind after your daily activities, your exercising. It might be the fact, as Kelly said, you're on your feet all day
Well,
long.
perhaps you are quite non-moving, and perhaps
Yes.
your legs get very heavy, and it is that circulation, that soreness, that swelling, that fatigue of the legs. I just think for so many you're going to find such great benefit with this, and at that price I just think this is a fantastic gift for someone as well.
Yeah, really easy to use. The price at $39.99. So comfortable. Comfort is the focus of the design. A really soft interior lining. And we're busy on these already. And they're suitable for home daily use. That means they're down to $39.99, but only for the duration of the show. Remember, that's $14.98 on your first of
So
3
you could
interest-free
multitask
payments.
with these. If you work at home and you're sat with your feet under a desk all day long.
Yes, great
pop
idea.
these on through the day as well. Jump on those really quickly. It's for the stock we've got, and if there is any stock left at the end of the show, it will go right back up in price. And we've got another show special for you. We've got 3 show specials, actually. And this one is the lowest ever price it's been. And it is our sauna.
Steam sauna.
Steam
You're like combining the words
I'm
yourself.
putting all the words together.
If you do want to go for one of those, imagine having your own sauna at home that's really easy to put up. It comes with a steel frame. It's great materials that you've got here. Again, massively reduced in price for you. You can see it's up in a matter of moments. It'll also fold away for storage. If you want to take it with you camping or glamping, you could have it with you. Now, this is a home sauna that gives you all the benefits of a regular sauna.
And so many benefits from a regular sauna. Do your own research, but they do say how it can help with sleep, how it helps with your skin, relaxation, to help reduce stress as well, improve circulation. If you are into your exercising, for me, this is the first thing I do after I've had a really good session in the gym. But they do say as well, it is really great with the hot weather to have a sauna, because that sauna will help you to regulate your body temperature.
488740. Let's take a look at the features right now for you when it comes to this fabulous sauna. So that insulated cover, large two-way zipper, it doesn't feel claustrophobic at all. It's got a really nice big viewing window there for you, so you don't feel claustrophobic. Easy storage as well, as we say. And Kelly was telling me it folds, that frame folds, so it goes flat, so you can store it away.
And you could put it in the boot of the car. Perhaps you've got a holiday home, you could take it away and pop it onto your decking on your holiday home through the summer, bring it back through the winter, put it into the spare room, use it indoors or out.
The price is the lowest price. We've done it at $149.99. If you buy it elsewhere, you're not looking at that kind of price. At Best Gym Equipment, $219.99. At Sports Direct, $189.99. We've got it for $149.99. That's $52.31 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. And taking saunas in this extreme heat is great for you, believe it or not. I read an article recently that talks about it gets your body used to those extreme temperatures, so you don't suffer as much when we have that extreme weather. So 488740 is your item number there. What else have we got from R3NU? Well, from R3NU we also have the ice plunge bath. Now, you've probably seen these in the press.
And so many people talk about taking that ice bath, how beneficial it is. Lots and lots of athletes. This is all about, it's been designed really for recovery, for inflammation relief. Athletes are so into this sort of technology, but actually a lot of celebrities talk about this
Loads
as
of
well.
celebrities,
The
yeah.
lovely thing with R3NU, they do design their things so they're very, very easy to assemble. So you can take, put them up, take them down. They are really portable. What you do is once you've got this up, you fill this with cold water and then pop your ice in, or you can actually connect it to a cooler as well. And then, wow, in you get.
So many benefits, not only about body, but also about mind. Do your own research.
So many people say about skin as well.
Yeah. What are the benefits of an ice plunge for you? So 787163, there it is. You'll find it on the website. Massively reduced in price, down to $79.99. Let's remind you of the features quickly, and we've got to get back to all our other items. They're absolutely flying already. Feature-wise, it's a really strong fabric. It's UV resistant if you're keeping it outside. It's got great insulation, and we've also got those 2 valves, and as Hayley was saying, if you want to connect a chiller to it, you can. 787163, $79.99 comes down to $28.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. Look how much you'll pay if you go elsewhere. No one's got it less than £100. At Curry's, $129. At Gym Kit, $119.99. At Sports Direct, it's still £25 more than our show special price. And remember, show special wise, the show special prices will go up after the show.
I can't believe that's $79.99. Absolutely phenomenal. Check everything out on the phones or the website, shopontv.co.uk. Once you get onto the website, click onto the live hour. That will take you through to all our fantastic products that are available. So I will warn you straight away, we're busy on our vibration plate. If you want the compression boots, they could actually sell out in this show. We'll be honest, about a third of the entire stock is already in baskets. Great gift idea, great for those tired, heavy, sore legs, or for recovery and things like that. We'll talk you through those in more detail through the show, but if you want them, please grab them. Should be £100. The fans, now these are phenomenal. We've got 100 speed
These are
settings
brilliant
here.
How perfect are these for right now?
Absolutely, you get a twin pack. There's a cooling plate, so you can actually put that cooling plate onto areas of your body.
To cool you
Perhaps
down
your wrists
instantly.
and things to instantly
the pressure
chill
points.
you down as well,
Now,
which is fantastic. And up to a 6-hour
once you
run
charge
time.
them, the USB charged, they'll last for up to 6 hours. They've got up to 1 to 100 on the levels of intensity that you can use that.
And you'll use these everywhere. You'll take them out and about. You'll use them at home. You'll use them
Where
in the
were we
office.
the other day? We should have had ours on the tube. Oh my word.
Absolutely. And we went to the theatre and actually, the people on stage
They
had
were.
their own little fans.
They were.
Honestly, these are absolutely phenomenal.
So a twin pack, you are going to get 2 for $59.99. You've got a £10 saving there, but it is a twin pack. And the build quality on those, they are excellent quality that we've got for you. And that goes across the entire show. We're massively busy on everything. Now, we've got to warn you, if you've got anything in a basket, if you've not shopped with us before, if you've been watching the football and you're like, what's this? Well, this is Shop on TV. A very warm welcome. If you've got anything in baskets, it's not yours until you check your basket through. We're back to our main item. Vibration training. We've all worked with this kind of technology
for many years,
yeah,
but never
but
had
not
a
this.
machine that does so much, because there's different technologies.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's it. You know, we're very used to oscillation vibration,
Which is this sort of
which
movement.
is that seesaw action, which creates that instability. I think we have had a platform that used linear, but in a slightly different way. But we've never had the next level, which is 3D, which combines all of it into multi-directional. So you can isolate them, you could have linear, you can have oscillation, and then you can put it all together to work your body even harder.
It's brilliant.
And it does work your body. It does the hard work for you, because you can exercise at home, and perhaps you've been trying. But when you're doing regular exercise, you're only using about 40,
Keep going,
50,
Hayley. Keep going.
60% of
Few
your muscle
more.
fibres. So it looks like I'm doing the most work, but actually, Sean and Kelly, I'm using at the top.
We're the smart ones.
60%.
Smart
I don't
fitness.
think I'm using 60%. You two using up to 100% of their muscle fibres just because they did this. So it looks like you're doing less, but because of the machine's technology, we're doing so much more.
It's smart fitness. It really is, because it takes the hard work out of exercise, but it also adds it, it enhances it. It's not just the muscle fibre activation, because the muscle fibre activation comes from that movement.
Yeah.
And it's because of that movement, our body goes, what's going on?
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, more muscle fibres switch on to keep us upright. But it's not just that. Our muscles are contracting and relaxing super, super rapidly.
And so fast, you feel like they never really relax.
All we feel
You're
is
like,
that
wow.
they're solid.
Yes.
You know, it's the only time that I want to feel my abs. And I'm like, oh, they are so flat and they are so strong when I'm on
So
here.
let's just remind everyone, you go from 40 to 60% of muscle fibre activation simply by standing, sitting or leaning on this machine. You can activate up to 100% of muscle fibres.
And this is working the whole of your body. You're working all of those legs, you're working the buttocks, you're working the core, you're working that tummy area, that flatter tummy, you're working the back fat, you're working the bingo wings. Whatever part of your body you put onto the machine, it will start to activate those muscles. And you can actually well, you'll feel it as soon as you go onto the machine. But if I lean onto the machine, you can see it working. You can see my muscle activating as soon as I lean onto the machine. But if I actually take my arm away from the machine, what you'll find is that muscle that's working now, it goes. I can't do that myself. If I put my arm onto the machine, my muscle is solid. I take my arm off the machine, that muscle stops working.
I know. It's
so
amazing.
clever, isn't it?
And it's all happening automatically.
Yeah,
it's not
I
like
don't have to think about that.
You're not thinking about anything. It's not like you've got to wait there and you've got to think about how to actually do that movement. All you've got to do is present a muscle to the machine and it's going to move it for you. And we always say it's the one time we want to see wobble. We love wobble when we're on here, because where it's wobbling, it's working. Because underneath, those muscles are contracting and relaxing super, super rapidly. Remember what I just said? Between 30 to 50 kind of contractions, micro contractions per second. And that's why we can be on here for just 10 minutes a day.
And that is what you should be, only 10 minutes.
Yeah, we don't want to be on here any more than that, because you feel your muscles tire so quickly. You know, we're not doing one squat, one press up, one sit up. We're doing super. We can't keep up with the amount of them.
We can actually see that with this technology that we have here on the tablet with a seismograph. And this will give you an idea of what our muscles are feeling.
So basically what a seismograph application does is it reads movement. So if I just drop it, 1, 2, 3 times, you can see those readouts there on the seismograph. So if you're doing, in fact, I'll pass it over to Hayley.
Oh, that's so kind of you.
I know.
Look how he moved it
I
to
am
do
very
movement.
generous. I'm very generous. You know me very well.
Selfless you are, Sean, selfless.
So when Hayley does regular exercise like we were talking about, it's just each one of those.
Yeah, well, let's ask Hayley to do some squats right now. Sorry,
Well,
Hayley.
I'm flab lining at the minute.
Flat lining, isn't it? Flab lining.
Not working any of my muscles. There's not a lot going on. So I'll start to do some exercise.
Yeah, we're going to start to see some movement happening. Now, I'm going to ask Hayley. Yeah, we're starting to see the spikes. Every one of those spikes is a muscle contraction. So every time Hayley does a squat, it's registering that on the screen. Now, go a little bit quicker, Hayley, and a little bit deeper.
This is why
Come
she's a
on.
personal trainer.
Come on, faster, quicker.
Watch your knees.
Better range of motion. No, this is the thing. You know, we want exercise to be fun. We want exercise to be achievable, and we want results. So I'm going to stop you doing that, and I'm now going to get you to step onto the machine and place it onto your leg, so that we can target the muscles. And let's see the difference. I'm going to come round, if you don't mind, Hayley, and just show what we're talking about. Every single one of those lines, and you can't even see the difference between it, but every single one of those lines is a muscle contraction. That's what we mean about they are contracting and relaxing so super quickly. Those vibrations are traveling up through the feet, through the ankles, through the calves, through the quadriceps. It's even working on the tummy as well. So the
Just looks like a coloured screen now.
We normally say a whiteout, but it's like a colour out, isn't it?
I'm not cheating looking.
Yeah, because it will stop.
It will stop.
It is really clever.
It's when I go onto the machine
Oh
that it
my
activates
goodness.
those muscles.
And so each one of those lines are so close together, but they're muscles, aren't they? Muscle fibres.
That's your muscle contracting and relaxing.
So my body thinks I am doing loads and loads and loads and loads of squats really, really
many?
quickly. Loads and loads and loads and loads.
That's it. We can't replicate what this does for our muscles. And then then you combine that with the fact that when we're on here, it triggers the tonic stretch reflex. God, I can't speak tonight. We'll try that one again. The tonic stretch reflex, which means the muscles then contract and relax at a much quicker rate, which is what we're seeing on the screen.
You're seeing that right there. My muscles contracting, relaxing super, super quickly. Whether I'm standing, sitting, leaning on this machine, your body is exercising to the extreme, and that's why maximum you only use this 10 minutes a day. So if you are time poor, if exercise is the first thing you put off, but you really do want to get that little bit fitter, this machine is going to help you so much. Now, you can control the machine, and we can control our machines by the actual controller on the machine, on the plate itself. But it does come with a remote, which is actually a watch. So rather than a remote you put down and wherever you put it, you're wearing it.
I know, and it has something else as well.
Oh.
Because you might have thought, why is she on her mobile phone?
What, are you playing on your phone?
Playing on my
while
phone
we're on air?
whilst we're on here.
What are you doing?
But it also has
Oh, yeah.
Bluetooth speakers, yeah. So this is the thing. It's not like being at the gym where you've got to listen to everybody
Look at
else's
the lights.
music. You've got lights that,
Come
you
on.
know, on the side, LED lights that light up when you're on here to motivate you. But also you can hear the sound quality of that speaker that's within the machine. You can, at all times, what you can do is sync it with any app that you want to, that you use for playing your music, and you can have your own favourite songs playing through the...
Now, you won't be able to hear the quality of these speakers at home. The quality level, we were blown away by,
It
weren't
really
we?
is.
Honestly,
I'll turn it off now.
It is so good. It's so clear. So if you want to have that music on, you can. If you want to jump on this and just sit on it and watch TV, you can. You're watching Emmerdale at the minute. It's breaking my heart.
Don't get us started.
But you could, rather than sitting on the sofa and watching the TV, sit down on your machine.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And whilst you just sat on here, though I'm only sat down, I'm working so many muscles.
You don't even have to do that, Hayley. You could sit down on your sofa and put your feet on here.
So it's going to be good for, well, it's designed to help with circulation as well,
Absolutely.
isn't it?
And lymphatic flow. You know, you'll see at the moment, it's all over social media. You know, vibration platforms have had this massive resurgence of popularity because of the lymphatic benefits. Because when we're on here, what it's doing is, you know, movement is what creates that lymphatic flow. It detoxifies and gets the waste and out of the body, stops that kind of pooling of fluid in the ankles that we feel at this time of year with the heat.
Yeah.
Well, this is absolutely brilliant. Just being on here for a few minutes is great for lymphatic flow as well.
But what we've got to point out also is the level of technology that you've got in this particular machine. That's why it's a 3D vibration plate. You've also got an amazing build here, haven't you? It's a really great quality bit of kit.
Well, that's the other thing. We've got that wider platform here
Yes.
as well, that allows us to change our feet position. So normally, if you've got a smaller platform, it means that you haven't got the opportunity to change your position. And what that does is intensifies the movement, because if we all put our feet close together, you can feel how the vibrations are a bit gentler.
Yeah.
And we all feel
Yeah.
a little bit more stable here. So
And on the actual machine, it's like a person walking.
Yeah.
So it's nice and calm, and that's a great way to start if you haven't used this technology before.
and probably start on one of the lower levels
Yeah.
as well. Remember, you've got 16 levels to work through, but this would be your gentlest start. Now, if you want to then intensify it without even putting the speed up, just take your feet to the next position where you see
Who
that
looks like a
person jogging.
person. So now we're jogging, but we're not jogging, and we're not having to go out in the bad weather.
I
or
like
it's
it.
too hot, it's too cold, it's too wet.
You can be
We're-
in front of a fan.
Yes.
Right now, you can do it first thing in the morning before you've even got out of your pyjamas.
It's a great start to the day. Honestly, it'll give you the boost. It's, for me, better than any cup of coffee.
And remember, the most you're going to do is 10 minutes a day. You're not going to go beyond that because of this
So
technology.
just get up 10 minutes earlier.
That's it.
But we're going to show you in 3 minutes you can do a full
Yes,
body
we are.
workout.
Take
if
your
you're really
feet to the
short on time.
widest part so we
Right.
finish the movement. And
So
you
that is
can
our running.
This is running. You can feel your heart rate coming up a bit more. We can see that movement traveling up all the way because of that displacement. It's not just our legs now. I can feel it all the way up my body as well. You can hear it even in my
Yeah, you
voice. I'm like suddenly like Larry the Lamb. And I'm on a low level. I'm not on a high level, but I can feel my core really activating. I can feel my quads, I can feel my glutes, and I know that I'm burning calories.
Now, just before we do this 3-minute challenge that we're going to show you where you get a full body workout, technology-wise, when you get out of the box, you don't have to program anything. You don't have to do anything, do you?
It's so easy. You plug it in,
in.
you turn it on,
Great.
and you decide what level. We always start on lower levels if you've never used this technology before. I'm going to come in a little bit more. Yeah, you just decide whether you want one of the 3 programs, what level of intensity, what speed level out of the 16 levels.
And you're not really going to ever outgrow this machine with 16 different levels.
No.
And you've got the resistance,
You've got resistance bands
as well, which are fantastic and included in your deal. Got to warn you, if you want the white, stock is absolutely flying. We're lowest in stock in the white. So if you do want to go for the white, grab it now, put it in your basket. It's not yours until you check out. And I do think we might be in a situation tonight where we could be in a position where more people are ordering than stock is available. Remember, our system, you can keep on ordering even if there's only one left. It's just the first people to check out that will actually get it. 20% of the white has already sold out and gone, but we are busy on everything. We showed you very briefly the compression boots. We showed you them very briefly at the top of the show.
Very briefly.
Very briefly. 50%
Oh, wow.
of the entire
Have a big stock, yeah.
of them sold out and gone. So check those out on the website, shopontv.co.uk. These, Kelly, are fantastic, aren't they?
Do you know what? They're amazing. And as you said, for the price, if you see, they're from a brand that is really recognised for their technology anyway. Renfo are a global company. So you've got the trusted factor of that, you know, they're from such a recognised brand. But also what they're doing is they're using air compression to really help with recovery, whether it's post-workout recovery, and you just want those muscles. You don't want your delayed onset muscle where everything burns and takes a few days to recover.
You can't walk the next day.
Exactly. That's why athletes use them. But if you just, if you just find that at the end of the day, your legs and your feet are really sore and tight
And that could be
aching.
from a lot of standing, a lot of walking, or a lot of sitting.
I just think as we age as well,
Yeah,
we lose
true.
the collagen
And the weather
in.
too can
Yeah,
make such a
we
difference.
lose the collagen on the bottom of our feet. So the padding on the bottom of our feet gets thinner. So we start to find that our feet and our ankles and our calves ache more. This is a way that we can massage it using air compression. And it's like, I always likened it to, it's like a little hug, a squeeze, because it's
Kelly
squeezing them.
couldn't get them on quick enough. And we
I
had to
know.
drag her
We
away
had
from them.
to
I was
take them off.
If you
disappointed
want
when you made me
them,
take
I
them
don't
off.
think that we might not even get back to them because 50% of the stock already sold out and gone.
Well-
But we will try to show you them in a few minutes' time if there's stock left.
It will be stock or clock with those. They should be £100, $99.99. There is £60 saving.
We couldn't believe the
$39.99.
price.
$14.98 if you use PayPal Pay in 3 on your first of 3 interest-free payments with a PayPal account, and if you pay online. Shopontv.co.uk. Whatever you've got in baskets, you've got to check them out. Everything is going crazy. Now, on the vibration plate, remember this is 3D technology. Remember it's £100 saving against the usual price. But you've got oscillation, you've got linear, and then you've got a combination of the two technologies. That's why it's 3D.
And remember what that does? It makes your muscles
Yeah.
work. It allows you to do a lot of exercise in a short amount of time. It makes your body think you're running up and down stairs. You're skipping like a champion boxer. You're doing squats like you would not believe. You're doing sit-ups, you're doing press-ups, things you possibly can't do. But actually, as soon as you get onto this machine, you will see and feel your muscles working. Perhaps you want trimmer legs, stronger legs, a flatter tummy, better balance, better stance. Get rid of your bingo wings, get rid of your back fat. This is going to help you do that so much quicker. And if you put it with healthy eating as well, which is so often gives you that domino effect, you start to think, well, actually, my legs do look a bit more toned. I do think my tummy's a bit flatter. Put it with a bit of healthy eating, it can very quickly get you to where you want to be. And if you've failed with everything in the past, this is so easy.
It just removes all the barriers, doesn't it?
Yeah, even the time situation, because fitness is normally you go to the gym for an hour, you go running for 45 minutes. It allows us, if we're time poor, to do a lot of exercise in a short amount of time.
And it gives us massive results. You know, all of a sudden we go from 40 to 60% of muscle fibre activation to nearly 100%.
So regular exercise, normally 40, 50, 60% of your muscle fibres, which is great. We're not, say regular exercise is brilliant, but by getting onto this machine, you increase your muscle fibre activation. Say you're using 50%, you double it. 100%, up to 100% of your muscle fibres start to activate as soon as you get on this technology.
And that's about that muscle contraction. How your muscles are working so much harder by simply standing, sitting, or leaning. Now, we keep talking about a full body workout.
Oh, yes.
Kelly's ready to work as hard. Beginners first, Kelly.
What, I was going to say, what level?
Beginners
Come on,
first.
what level do
Now,
you
and
want?
we often talk about, well, what are your problem areas? Maybe there's a specific area that you want to work on. You can.
I'm
you can
looking
do
across
that,
at Hayley and she's going, from there to there. That's a typical woman thing that we do. We go, it's probably quicker to go, where wouldn't I want to work out?
I like the back of my ears.
Yeah. I've got a really fetching top ear.
Now we've got queues on the phones.
have.
I've got to apologise if you're waiting on the phones. They will get to you as soon as they possibly can. If you can go to the website, please do. You can jump the queue. You can get it in your basket. You can check your basket out and get it on its way. The white, a third of the stock has gone.
And we had a
in
nice
the white.
amount of stock. We just had less of the white, but the white is absolutely
We're never going to get to this
flying.
challenge at the
Remember,
straight,
you
are
can
we?
play your music through this. It's got a remote, which is like a watch, really, and it's got really easy controls. So you have got technology that originally was thousands of pounds. This is why originally not everyone was able to use this technology, down to that price on your screen, which we can't quite believe. £100 saving at
Shaking
full
a bit.
price. It's a great price. And actually, if we sell out, you can buy it direct as well from R3NU. But sadly, you will have to pay that full price of $299.99. So it comes with the remote control watch, comes with resistance bands, which we'll show you through the show as well. It's ready to go as soon as you get this home. You virtually take it out of the box and you are ready to go. What you've got to do is check your baskets out. It's really great to have your company. I think we might have to step away from these machines in a moment because the stock is absolutely depleting. And if you are desperate to be a little bit fitter, a little bit trimmer, a little bit healthier, this is your opportunity. If you've got this in a basket at home, do please remember our system. Our system, even if we only had 10 left, would allow 510 of you to put them in your baskets, 1,010 of you to put them into your baskets, because that 10 that are left are ours until you physically check out. So if there was 210 of you and there was only 10, if you all checked out right now, only 10 of you would actually get it. 200 people would miss out. But the truth is, none of you might get it, because if someone rings in the meantime and we've got queues on our phones, they will get it first. So please, if it's in a basket, remember you can split that cost with PayPal if you're on our website, making it so affordable. £69.31 is the first of those 3 payments. That is less than my gym membership that I pay every month of every year, that tallies up, that some months I don't even get. This is in your home. And even before you put the kettle on, get up in the morning, even with your pyjamas on, put some sensible shoes on, get onto your machine. And honestly, in an instant, well, actually, maximum 10 minutes, full body workout. But right now, check your baskets out whilst we're going to do a 3-minute challenge. I think it could be tonight, stock or clock. So stock-wise, if you're after the white, I think that would definitely sell out tonight. But we're approaching 40% of the stock of that now sold out and gone. So please, we're only, gosh, how long have we been live? Not even half an hour, I don't think, on ITV and STV. But if you want the black option, there's a little bit more stock of that. But I do think we're going to be in a situation where more people are ordering than stock is available by the end of the show. If it's in a basket, check your basket out. If you're thinking, how on earth can you do a full body workout in 10 minutes? We're actually going to show you, Kelly, how, if we're really short on time, we can do it in 3.
And we're going to start from the beginning because we've got time to be able to build and show you how you build with it.
Great.
Also, you know, you may not be particularly into fitness at the moment. Things like that.
At any moment.
But so therefore you want something that isn't too confusing, but you don't want something, that isn't overcomplicated. You just want to be able to get on here, do a few simple movements, but know you're getting a full body workout. So what we're going to do, we're going to start our machines. You choose which mode, which speed.
Okay.
I'm not going to make you choose a certain level or anything.
And you have a choice because this machine has that technology.
And it's in your home. You're not in a class where somebody is telling you what you've got to do. You go at your pace, your level. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to start by standing on the machine. We're going to have a 3-minute
We'll
clock.
count the team in. We're going to do 3 minutes. So here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Okay,
let's go.
just bend the knees. And right now, our body thinks that we are doing lots and lots of squats. Now, take the legs right out to the side of the machine and we will feel those vibrations travelling higher up. And you can feel that it feels solid even into the abdominals, but we can let the machine take care of the bottom half and we can start doing some side raises or side lowers or whatever you want to call them, but we're going to target the obliques.
And that really triggers into the buttock that you'll lean into. I can feel it sort of working the love handle area.
That's it.
We're in time.
We're doing very well. It's all about the love handles on this one. Now, if we take the hands to the front and twist, hold it there, use the abdominals to come back to centre, twist to the other side, again use the abdominals. Can you feel how those abdominals are fatiguing?
Yes.
Quite quickly just with this little movement.
I can feel that in the back of my legs, in the top of the back of my legs as well.
That's it, and your glutes as well. Now, if we want to target the glutes a little bit more, I want you to take one leg off the machine and just lean into the machine and push through the heel.
Now, I'm rubbish at doing lunges, whereas now my body thinks I'm doing loads of them.
It thinks
And I'm not losing my balance.
That's it. There's no worries about balance or putting too much strain through the knees. But also what we're doing by leaning forward, we're targeting more of the glutes. So therefore, we are taking the pressure off the knees if the knees are an issue for you. So we're going to build glute strength with this as well as quad strength. So just by literally leaning slightly forward and changing the angle of the hip.
Oh, look at that.
Now
for a
that's
wobble.
your legs taken care of. Let's come down to the front. So in there we targeted quads, we targeted the glutes. Now if we just lean back slightly,
That
push
is
into the
amazing.
you can feel that, can't you?
Wow. So much on the core just by leaning back. But then it's working, you see it working the muscles in my arms,
Triceps,
my shoulders.
shoulders.
Yeah.
Now
And
we
the
want,
chest.
that's it,
Yeah.
just by pushing down and releasing. So push down and release. Now from here, let's just do a little raise, and I want you to really focus on lifting through the core. So using the lower belly to lift up. Now hold at the top. Hold it there just for a few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go round to the back. So we work the core there. We work the triceps. Now, if we want to work the chest a little bit more, then come into this lean position. Now, from here, just bend the elbows. And if you want to work the core a bit more, I'm just going to get you to lift the knees just 1 inch. 1 inch
Oh, wow.
off the floor.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and then drop it back down.
Oh,
and then
time's
lift
up.
back up and
Time's
drop. Now that was a 3-minute workout. And if you're at home, you might think, well, what did you achieve in 3 minutes? A little bit of a sweat.
Quite a lot,
out of
yeah.
A
breath.
little bit of sweat, a little bit out of breath. We targeted the back of the arms. We targeted the shoulders, the chest, the core, the bottom. We worked into the quads as well. We burnt calories. We worked on strength. We worked on balance, because when we're on here, this is kind of triggering that imbalance the whole time. So our body has to react to that. Coordination. We did well on the coordination
We
front,
were
guys.
good. I tell
We
you
were
what,
very good.
Choreographed.
And of course, you could be going alongside music playing through your machine. You could be watching the TV. As soon as you put your body to the machine, it will activate your muscles. If I take my arm off, my muscles aren't working. If I put my arm on, your muscles are activating. It's allowing you, perhaps you're desperate to be a little bit fitter, a little bit trimmer, or perhaps you are exercising, but you just can't get rid of that extra bit of flesh. What is it when you hit sort of 50, or your skin goes really soft, and to try and get that tone back is so hard. Perhaps you exercise all the time, but you're not getting the results you want, or perhaps you've never exercised before and you just don't know where to start. This technology is for everybody. If you are a complete beginner, standing, sitting, leaning on this machine, as soon as you get onto this machine, it's activating your muscles. Regular exercise, you'll use about 30, 40, 50% of your muscle fibers. Sit on this machine, stand on this machine, lean on this machine, you're activating up to 100%. So your body all of a sudden thinks you're doing loads and loads of sit-ups, loads of press-ups, loads of lunges, loads of squats, skipping like a champion boxer, things you could never normally do. It allows you to get that exercise. It allows you to do an extreme amount of exercise in a short amount of time. And that's why the maximum you use this machine is 10 minutes. But then if you're really into your fitness and you are struggling to get that final cut, you're struggling to get that flattered tummy, you're struggling to get rid of the bingo wings, the back fat, this machine and this technology is there for you as well. And that's what it's all about. One piece of equipment that has 3D technology. This is like the best of the best. This is about oscillation. This is about linear. This is about using them individually, using them together. What it is 2 different technologies. It's normally you'd buy different machines with those one either or technologies. This machine has both, which you can use individually or you can use together. And what this machine is going to do is allow you to achieve your goals. I don't think there's anything easier. I don't think there's anything that we've had personally so many emails saying, oh my goodness, I couldn't live without it. I've tried every sort of exercise and nothing worked for me, but this did. This is technology that's been used for years, but was thousands of pounds. It was elite athletes, rugby players, ice skaters, ballerinas. It's amazing for balance. It's amazing for your core. But to get that tone to the legs, to get stronger legs, honestly, this machine can help you there, even if you've failed with everything in the past. But what you've got to do is check your basket out. We are going to move away from the machine just for a moment because we have got so many in baskets. I think we are going to be in a situation before the end of the show where more people are ordering than stock is available. I would say definitely on the white option, because white option wise, 2/3 of the entire stock have sold out and gone. Remember, it comes with the resistance bands. We will show you those. It comes with a remote control, which is like a watch. And it comes ready to go. You take it out of the box and you're virtually ready to start. Nothing to, build with Allen keys and confuse. It's as simple can be. And rather than going, and obviously still go to the gym, still go out running if they're things you do, but those you need time for. If you're time poor, remember the maximum you use this, you ready for this, is 10 minutes a day. We just did a full body workout in 3 minutes. There's no excuse you haven't got time. And that's why I think so many people with this technology do achieve their goals. It is the lowest price machine we have. And sadly, if we sell out tonight, which I think we have got a chance of doing, the only other place to buy this is from R3NU themselves. But sadly, if you go to Gym Kit, you will find that it is £100 more. You will kick yourself that you've saved, £100. You'll think, why on earth am I going to pay £100 more? Don't order it now. And on our website, split that cost, of course, with our PayPal to £69.31. That's the first of those 3 payments. You can order on the phones, but the easiest place to shop is on our website, shopontv.co.uk. And on the website, you will find everything. Now, it's very easy to order. Go to our live hour, click onto that, takes you through to our products.
It'll take you through to all the products. Look how excited Hayley is there on our YouTube channel. When you scroll down, you'll see all the products that we've got available. There is your vibration plate. Hundreds of you have got them in baskets right now. Please make sure you get this home and take advantage of the benefits. If you want to go for black or white, that's your options. But if you want the white, you have got to check your basket out. We've also got the compression boots. We're going to give you a run through those in just a couple of moments. We've got cooling solutions with the fans. We've got intelligent leggings that are designed to help with cellulite. There's even a collagen supplement there as well. But we've got to talk about these compression boots before they all sell out. The compression boots are on what we call a show special. There's so much in baskets right now. Hundreds of new viewers, hundreds of our regular viewers.
There's actually 6 times as many people ordering
goodness.
as stock we've already sold. You must check your baskets out. Oh my word, we are so busy. So busy for the vibration plate. We are going to move away from that just for a moment. But also, we only showed you these really briefly. These are absolutely flying.
I want to apologise now.
There's only one pair.
There's only one pair.
And you've always got
And you ran over and put them on really quick.
Backseat them first. You snooze, you
Good
lose.
job, we're mates, I tell you what. Now, when it comes to a compression boot, when I first saw these, I thought, well, what are they for? And who are they for?
They look a bit, they do look a bit bonkers, don't they? I think they are a bit different looking. But what they're doing is creating that feeling of a massage. It's massage therapy in your own home. But whereas we used to kind of shiatsu massage, things that really dig into the muscles, this is using air compression. So you've got chambers that are within. In fact, I'll take one off and then you'll be able to see what is going on.
I love how easy they are to put on and off.
And universal fit.
Yeah, that's it.
But
So it's going to fit a bigger foot, a wider calf.
Yeah, exactly. It's adjustable to your size of foot and your size of
You can
calf
check
muscle.
the measurements on the website as well. But
They're really generous.
Yeah, very.
But you've got little kind of air chambers, and you can see, if you look to the, can you see how they're filling?
Yes.
And
yeah.
they're like balloons that have chambers
Do you
that
know
are
what
filling up with
it
air.
reminds me of when I've had blood pressure done?
Yes, absolutely. Same principle. So it's exactly the same principle. It's squeezing like a blood pressure monitor. And what it's doing is squeezing the muscles and then it's releasing.
But comfortably, isn't it?
Absolutely, because you've got 3 different
Like
levels.
a gentle massage.
It is like it's like a hug.
Yeah.
It's a hug
I
for the
love
feet
how
and the calf.
you said that earlier.
And the calf muscles. So, but also you've got 3 levels of intensity there. So you choose. Again, it's your choice. Do you like an intense massage or do you like a gentle massage? If you like a gentle, then you just use the mode, which is L, which is for low, and then you can choose medium or high. You've also got 3 different modes there to choose from, which means that you can choose from whether you isolate the feet or whether you isolate the calf.
Lovely.
Whether you have them both together. One cycles from one to the other. So it goes from foot to calf and then it does both. And then it goes foot, calf and both. One isolates either of them and one does them all at the same time. And then if that wasn't enough for you, because that, you'd be pretty
That's
happy
pretty
with
good.
that, wouldn't you?
$39.99, thanks very much.
You can add 2 levels of heat intensity.
I was just going to say,
there
and
as
they've got
well.
heat as well.
And actually, I've got this just on my knee and I can feel that warmth.
That is going to be so
radiating
relaxing at the end of the day. If you've been stood on your feet all day, perhaps you do a lot of walking, perhaps you do a lot of exercise.
Maybe you're a nurse running around hospital all day, stood in a shop all day.
Or perhaps it's the fact that you don't move a great deal and you've got those very heavy, tired, swollen legs. Could it be beneficial in that respect as well?
Absolutely. These are great for lymphatic flow and circulation because every time they squeeze, they're constricting kind of the blood vessels. And then as they release, then what's happening is you're getting that fresh oxygenated blood going to that area. So great for circulation, but also they're acting as a pump in the calf, like you would if you were exercising. So what that's doing is helping with lymphatic flow as well. So moving the fluids, that kind of static fluid that builds up around the ankles, back out of the body.
There's so many benefits when it comes to wearing something like this. Size-wise, to remind you, it's pretty much universal size-wise. You'll be able to check all of these on the website. If you've got a bigger thigh, if you are one of those people who you just can't move your legs too much, this could be really beneficial for you. And it's a universal fit on the foot because it doesn't have a toe cap in there. So measurement-wise, I think they'd be brilliant for everybody.
Yeah, really easy as well to get on and off with that one-touch fastening. But remember the benefits. It's all about soothing. It's a really soothing compression that gives it a comfortable way to actually, unwind after your daily activities, whether that's work, whether that's like exercising, whether you stand a great deal, or whether you actually sit a lot and you get those very heavy legs. And that massage really encourages the movement of the fluid, like Kelly was telling us, through the soft tissues in the legs. And that's going to really be a help and beneficial. The idea is to help those legs when they feel heavy and swollen. So I think so many will benefit from these. I think they're a great gift idea. But I can't get over the price. Should be £100.
Yeah.
$39.99. If you've got somebody you know will love these, what a great present.
Maybe it's a parent, maybe it's a grandparent
Yeah.
that might love them. Maybe it could be for the whole family to share because there's so many benefits like we talk about. If you're someone who works out a lot. Hayley and Kelly, I should say, was running us through all the different modes on there.
And they're really easy, the controls.
Yeah.
As soon as you look at them, you're like, oh gosh, yeah, okay. There's 3 modes and I press the mode button for that. There's 3 intensities. I press the intensity button for that.
And it's with or without
heat. And then you've got your heat as well, which is fantastic. So really easy as well, control. So if it is somebody like my mum who doesn't particularly like remote controls, I would say that is the simplest remote control I have ever seen. In an instant, you know how to use it.
So it's 541324, the item number. If you've never shopped with us before, it's really simple. You can do it on the phones or you can do it on the website. If you go to the website and you've got a PayPal account, you can also spread the cost interest-free with PayPal Pay in 3. It's just $14.98 on your first of 3 payments. Go to that live on air button that you see there. You'll see our YouTube channel, which is broadcasting live. The other thing we've got to talk about is ITVX.
Yes.
You can catch all our shows 24/7 on ITVX at any point. So if you go to ITVX, you go to the live shows, our channel's always just above ITV1.
Hey, of course. Absolutely. Lovely.
Now you can see all the products that we've got available for you. If you are shopping across the show, you're only going to pay one postage. The board, there are hundreds of you with those vibration boards in your baskets. If you want to make sure you get a particular colour, especially that white, confirm your order and check your basket out. £100 saving against our usual price.
It's an incredible price. I think we are going to be in a situation where more people will be ordering the stock than the stock we have available, so please grab that. And if you do want the compression boots, I know a vast amount of that stock has sold out and gone already. It's going to be a bit of a sellout show tonight, but if you have got, of course, that vibration plate in your basket, do check that basket out. Now, Kelly, we can't get out of these.
Well, she took one off a minute ago. I thought, hey, we've got a chance here.
It was back on in an instant.
It just feels it's gentle massage, it's relaxing massage. But these are, what I love about the kind of compression legs or the kind of massage legs. What massage? Yeah, it's a leg massager. Yeah. That's what I was looking for. That's the word I was looking for. And what I love about them is they work for different kind of groups of people. So they're really popular with people that are really into their sports, because it helps speed up muscle recovery.
So after you've worked out.
Football players and things.
They're massively popular with athletes and footballers and rugby players, because it just means that the recovery process is quicker, because you're getting that increased blood flow, oxygen, nutrients to the areas.
Things like that,
But also for the everyday person that just finds that their feet are aching at the end of the day. If they're screaming at you, you're going to want these.
Sometimes you can be on your feet for 10 hours a day. And whether that is standing, whether that's walking, and those legs, those feet get tight, and we don't look after them enough. Feet especially, they hold the whole of our body weight up all day long.
Until they start screaming at you. And then you start trying to rub them, don't you, a little bit, or you might put them in water or whatever.
Or it's that day when you think, I'm never going to be able to get my shoes off, they're so tight.
That's it.
And you get them off and put your feet in there. Heaven.
And they just feel lighter. And that's the thing, when you take these off, whilst you're getting that gentle squeeze and release whilst you're using it, you can also choose the heat if you want to. But when you actually take them off afterwards, you feel like your legs are lighter.
Brilliant.
They feel just that heaviness that you've probably carried all day.
So even if you are quite sort of, perhaps you can't move so much, perhaps you do have to do a lot of sitting and you're getting those heavy legs, that's going to be great in that situation as well. We're going to have to move away from these. We are massively busy. Stock-wise, it's first come, first serve now for these. $39.99, normally £100. 541324 is your item number. But stock-wise, 70% of the stock has gone, so only 30% left. Split that cost as well with PayPal, and that means your first payment is £14.
You know, I've always wanted to...
This will be the first item to sell out.
Now, if you have been suffering with the heat, we've got a couple of solutions for you, cooling solutions available on the show. These next items, I've seen on lots of daytime shows, have been featuring them. These are the magic cooling towels. Oh, my word. They come from Handy Solutions, Insta-Cool towels, because when you soak them in water, you wring the water out, it drops the temperature massively. Now we're doing a triple pack for $14.99. 561399 is the item number. Really easy to use. On a previous show, Richard told Rob all about it.
You know, I've always wanted to look cool, and I've never managed to pull it off until now, because here is Richard Meyer looking incredibly cool.
Thank you so much. Now look, with the weather starting to change, maybe you're planning your holidays, the weather's starting to get hotter and hotter, these are going to keep you cool. Now they're a little bit of magic, and we're going to explain how that magic works to keep you cool less than 10 degrees lower than the air temperature in seconds. Now this is your magic towel by Insta Solutions, and it's going to actually keep you cool wherever you go, whether it's walking the dog, whether it's out doing like exercise or anything like that. These are brilliant, even for your pets. Now they work by using a magic technology which cools them down to lower than 20 degrees less than the air temperature.
Can I just say, it's not magic, it's science.
Let me show you.
You know, yeah, just for the record.
All you do is charge them up with water. Now let me just show you, this water's been here to get the room temperature here in our studio. So if we have a look, the water is at 35.3 degrees. Now we're gonna soak the towel, the magic towel, and this is how you energize it. Yeah. No batteries needed, no charging here. Literally, you dip it into water. Now, this could be your water at home. This could be the water from the sea while you're on holiday. This could be a lake while you're going out walking.
Brook.
And you literally just rinse it all out, and that is now charged, ready to cool down.
Right, okay.
Now, just to show you, the temperature of the towel is exactly the same now, 32.6 as our room temperature.
Yes.
But watch what happens when we activate the magic. Now, to activate the magic, all you do is you pull 3 times, 1, 2, 3, maybe give it an extra 2 for luck, waft it in the air, and it starts to lower the temperature of the towel. Now that's lowering the temperature of your skin when you're wearing it, taking it out maybe for the pets. So let's have a look. We're talking about 10 seconds here, 32 degrees in the room, 21.3 degrees on that
Just
towel.
remember, you have to do, I call it, tuggy, tuggy, waft, waft.
Less than 10 seconds and it starts to go down about 10 degrees.
Cool neck, cool face,
Now,
cool forehead at night.
Keep you cool on your neck, keep you cool on your forehead.
Yeah.
You could use these absolutely anywhere, whether you're doing exercise, whether you're going on holiday. Remember, all you do is put them in the water, rinse it out, and they are ready to go, fully charged. Now, just so you know, inside the pack, you get these little cases. Now, that will last a week with the water ready to go, and you can use it anywhere you like. So you can have these in your bag, take them with you everywhere you go, ready to do it. But remember, the magic happens as soon as you give it the tug.
Tuggy, tuggy, waft, waft.
Little waft in the air, and this will last for up to 3 hours of cooling.
3 hours?
Now remember, 32 degrees was the room temperature here in our studio.
And it was 21.
18.2
So it's still getting cooler.
It will still keep cool and keep you cool for up to 2 to 3 hours. Now you could take these out when you're walking. You could take them out when you're sunbathing. You could take them out when you're going for a jog or a run. Something like this is going to keep you and your skin cool all the time. It's like magic. In fact, it's really science. But it will work for you absolutely anywhere. Now look, let's have a look. My skin at the moment, so if I do this on my neck, my skin at the moment, 34.9 degrees, but where the towel is, 18.2.
Wow.
So
do you know, I have trouble sleeping, really huge trouble sleeping at night when it in the, I know when it in the, oh, it's so cool when it's in the summer. So these are amazing. You can just literally fold them up like this and just put them as a cold compress on your
and remember, you can wet them.
Forehead.
That charges them and keep them in the little storage.
Do you need to cool them in the fridge first?
No, you have to do nothing. This cools themselves down from the normal room temperature. Look, I'll take this one again. So if we have a look right now, our room temperature now, 34.3. We're going to take the towel, you dip it in the water. That's how you charge them up. Ready to use instantly, or a week later if you put them in the
room temperature water.
Take the water out. So again, let's have a look. We're now at 33.6. We've not done the magic.
No, we've got to do the magic
now
first.
We're going to. Remember the 33.6.
Say it with me, folks. Ready? All together now. Tuggy, tuggy, waft, waft.
3 tugs, 4 tugs, waft in the air, and then start to cool yourself down. Instantly, it starts to reduce its temperature. It was 32.9, but the towel, 22.5.
Wow.
22.5.
Now, Rich, you get 3. So you get the blue, the green, and the pink, are we calling it, I suppose. £5 each, basically. They come in the pouches with the carabiners, so you can attach them to your gym bag, on your rucksack, wherever you happen to be going. And again, you could be camping. It could be really, really hot camping, and you're near a pond or something. Just dip them in, or a public toilet even. It doesn't matter. Or if you get the dogs who are overheating, they're big enough, you can put them over their backs.
You can,
You know, you wrap it around your neck as a as a cold scarf over your forehead, whatever you want to
Just having
do.
it at home, if you've got young kids, if they get a temperature or something like that to keep them cool.
Oh, yeah.
Now remember, it was 32.9 the temperature in our studio, the temperature of the water. Now, have a look at that. 18.4
Can I just
degrees.
say,
Yeah.
you know, if you get in the car on a really hot day and it's, say, 34 degrees and you turn the air conditioning on, what do you normally set it to? About 18 degrees, right? This is like personal air conditioning. Well, I mean, it's not got a compressor and, you know, and a refrigerant, but it uses this special technology fabric that cools the water down, and it gives you the effect of air conditioning, which is it cools you down. $14.99 is the price. You get 3 of them from Handy Solutions, the Instacool Magic Towels. How long do they last? I mean, and do you wash them if they need to?
You can wash them in a normal wash. Don't use your
Fabric
softener and stuff like that.
Right.
But you can wash these in the normal wash. It will take your temperature down of your skin by 10 to 20 degrees in less than 30 seconds and keep it there for about 3 hours. Now remember, no batteries here. There's nothing to charge up with them. There's no cooling power that you're needing to use power for. It is just using the power of that water and 18.1 degrees. My skin is at 34. The towel is at 18.1, keeping you cool. And using them again and again forever onwards. They never run out. And just take them with you everywhere you go and keep you cool this summer.
I'm just thinking also, if you do work out or something like that, great at the gym. You could even use your bottled water. But also, if you've pulled a muscle or something like that and you need a cold compress on an aching limb, these are absolutely... Anywhere you want to chill, this is the way to do it, and you get 3 of them, so you can, you know, share them, you can split them up into different places, do whatever you like. $14.99 is the price. You can either shop at shopontv.co.uk, or of course you can call us 03333 241 241. Order now.
My word, they are so good. They're so cool. And they are so cool and so great on these really hot days, and great that you can put them into the pouch and actually take them with you.
Have you tried
to the
those?
beach.
Amazing. No, but I was looking at them thinking, you know, at night time when your feet just feel really hot in the last few weeks, or even your top of your body, just for sleeping, I think. Can you use them with pets as well?
Yeah, good to have.
Great if you take your dog out as well.
And things.
I think if you take the dog out and it's been really hot, because they come with the pouch, you can take them out of the pouch and they stay cold.
Oh, what a great idea.
And then you can reactivate them as well. You're going to get 3 for $14.99, 3 different colours. 561 399 is your item number there. So add those to your basket. We've got to get back to the compression boots before they all sell out, because these are 75% of the entire stock
And I'm not surprised. I mean, they are phenomenal, but your saving is absolutely crazy. It's a show special, so if we had stock at the end of the show, it would go back up in price. But sadly, I don't think we are going to have. Not sadly, it's great. We're not going to have, I don't think, any stock left. I think they're a great gift idea at $39.99. They're an affordable gift as well. But for anybody, really, we were saying it's so vast. If you're really into exercising, it's going to be great for you.
Yeah.
If you're quite static and you can't move a great deal and you get really heavy legs, they're going to be great for you.
Yeah.
And everybody in between.
Absolutely. Anybody that wants to look after the health of their feet and their legs, really. And what I just love about them, you know, Renfo are a brand that are all about technology and all about affordability. They're a recognised brand, that they're a global brand. But I've seen, we've sold in the past, because I've been the brand ambassador for Renfo and for the R3NU brand for, you know, since R3NU were born, basically. But Renfo have also done a full leg kind of massager where the thigh is also there, and it's a bit complicated to put on, if I'm honest. This is so easy.
Really simple,
So
really
it's
straightforward.
It's literally...
You're in and out of these in an instant.
It's just
you're not out of them
Sean
very
and
long,
I
to be
keep
honest.
trying, and she's in them before you know it.
It's Velcros. You know, it's what you've got is mesh fabric, and it's kind of mesh with
They
a bit...
make things so well, don't they?
They really do. And really good quality, but also for you to be able to clean it easily as well. So it's kind of like a soft mesh and a flannel. And then you've got inside, you've got chambers that squeeze around the legs. So that's where you've got the air chambers that fill up. And then what you do is just make sure that you've got 4 fingers kind of width
right
around there. and around the feet so that you've got the space for them to be able to compress and release.
Okay.
And then you just use the controller, because the controller is linked to each of, there's a left and a right.
Right.
It's actually got on the back left and right, so you
Always
won't
good.
get confused. And that also says left and right on the actual controller, so you know what you're connecting. And then all of it is so
The
user-friendly.
control is so easy. So if I was getting this for Mum, Mum would understand that in an instant. Some remote controls are so complicated. You're
You don't need
How
that,
many
do you?
times
She
do I
rings
press
us,
it?
doesn't she? She
Yeah.
calls us with the TV remote in her hand. She's like, I've pressed something. It's talking to me.
what
It's
do I do?
describing what's
Bless her.
happening on the programme.
But the thing, if you want something that's going to relax you, you don't want to then have to spend 10 minutes
it.
trying to work out
You
how
want your
to
brain
use
to relax
it.
as well as your feet. So you want it to
Exactly.
be easy, and it is.
Do you
So-
know what? We've had this long kind of standing joke, haven't we, for a long time about if something has to be simple to set up when it's
Yes,
me and you.
please. Yeah.
I am not tech savvy, so therefore, if there's a lot of instructions and there's a lot of putting together, I'm going to put it down and throw the box away. Whereas this, I set up in just a few minutes. It comes with a little guide that I'm sitting on, which literally shows you the setup. It comes with an instruction book as well that has everything in there, including if there's any troubleshooting or anything. And it's just so simple and easy. And it's mains powered, so you can't walk around in them, but you wouldn't want to anyway because it's got chambers.
Now you want to sit down, you want to relax, and it's going to relax. And those tired muscles, perhaps you've been exercising, perhaps you stand 10 hours a day, perhaps you're on your feet and you're walking, but for all of those hours throughout the day, or perhaps actually you're quite static. And through the day, because you don't move so much, those legs get really, really heavy, swollen, tired. It's going to be, I think, a benefit in all those situations because of what it's described to us, what it's actually doing.
Okay, so you've got the chambers inside that are basically filling up with air and it's squeezing around your legs. So
Sean
it's like
described it really well.
a hug.
It is like a hug. It's really
like a
gentle, but
gentle
it's
hug.
a little bit like the when
If
you
you've
have
ever had your blood pressure done,
it doesn't go as tight as that because
they
that
don't
goes,
pump. It used to be there.
But this
but
is
now
like
it's
an
an electronic one,
yeah.
isn't it?
It feels
It's a
exactly
similar
like
sort of
that.
idea as that.
But it's really comfortable as well. These have been so popular. We're blown away by how popular
we're
you've loved
thundering
them.
towards 80% of the stock gone, only 20% of that stock left.
I think there's more people trying to order already than stock that we've got
And
remaining.
should be £100, $39.99. And then if you're ordering on our website, of course, you can split that cost, of course, with PayPal. And that takes it down to £14.98. That's the first of 3 payments. But of course, you can jump onto our phones as well. And perhaps you're thinking gift-wise, what a great present. And whilst you're sat watching the TV, oh gosh, I just know after some days when we used to do outdoor shows and things, you'd been on your feet for like 12
we
hours.
used to do the Ideal Home
and
Show
you
in
walk
London.
home like this and you think, I'm never going to get my boots off.
Ideal Home Show, it's well, we'd go in at 8 o'clock in the morning for deliveries,
Yeah,
and it'd be open some days till 10 p.m.
yeah, it's a
And
long
you're on
old
your
show.
feet all
Yeah.
day.
These would have been
Every
brilliant,
day.
wouldn't
These at
think
the
we
end
would
of
have
the
slept in
day would have been absolute.
You'd have been
heaven.
so thankful, and everybody would have been jealous
they?
of
Fighting
you.
for them,
They
like
would have
like
been.
we have been, because we've only got one pair.
Just watch me. I can assure you they're very relaxing.
No, it
Obviously-
should be almost £100. $99.99 is the price this should be. They're down to $39.99. Item number is 541324. Go to the website is the easiest way to find everything that we've got on the show. shopontv.co.uk is the easiest way to shop. And when you go to the website, you'll see if you click on that live button, it'll take you through to everything that we've got available on the live show. We've got over 700,000 products available for you, but click that live button, it takes you through to the live show. You'll see not only have we got the compression boots, we've got the vibration board, we've got a great deal on the sauna and the ice plunge pool available as well. So shopontv.co.uk. You can also go to the phones, 03333 241 241 if you want to go to
So
the
easy to
phones.
order with a numbers, phones or website. On the website, you get a little nosy at everything. You've got instructions, you know, click onto those items and you've got information on everything as well. We've got a great deal on the twin pack of fans. We looked at those cooling towels as well. If you have got the vibration plate in a basket still, we will be getting back to that. A vast amount of that stock already sold out and gone. And of course, we've just been talking to you about the compression actual boots and what a difference that can make. Please do, if you have those heavy tired legs, look into those. And whether that is heavy tired legs from exercise or whether that is from the fact that you are quite static, and please do not miss out on anything. I'm hugely busy on absolutely everything this morning. It's really great to have your company. Don't forget you can join us every night on Preview 89 and on ITV and STV1. You can join us every evening from around about midnight till 3 a.m. Don't forget, if you're watching on Plus One, that what you must do is make sure we have stock available on the items, because you are an hour behind and some items are going back up in price, so make sure you grab them while the deal is still available. And of course, you can watch us now too on ITVX.
Yeah, 24/7.
Which is quite exciting.
When you go to ITVX, just go to the live shows. You'll see the Shop on TV channel, which runs 24/7, and you can watch all of our shows on catch up. If you want those compression boots, you have got to confirm your order and check the basket out, because we have got more people ordering than stock remaining. But we're back with our main product.
We are, honestly, if you want this, you've got to grab it. If you're after the white, it is the lowest stock that we have, and it's very, very low in stock now. So it is first come, first serve. It's great to have your company. If you're thinking, what on earth are they doing? What do you mean this is exercise? Sean sat down for a start. I'm stood. Kelly's now leaning. Exercising. Well, Kelly's body thinks she's doing press-ups like you would not believe because of this technology. We're going to talk you around the technology and why this is absolutely one of the best. Sean's body thinks he's doing sit-ups. It's working his back fat, his bingo wings. My body thinks I'm doing loads and loads of squats. I'm running up and down stairs. I'm trampolining. I'm skipping like a champion boxer. But actually, all we've done is get onto the machine. And it's all about the technology. And Kelly, when we talk about technology that's going to help us get trimmer and fitter quicker, this is absolutely one of the very best vibration plates we've come across.
Yeah, and we all love vibration
and
technology.
I've worked with them for many years now.
Yeah, we've tried so many different vibration platforms, and we love them all because of the results, because they're great at helping us get into shape, helping us get fitter, stronger, great for circulation, lymphatic flow. But this is the one that kind of tops them all in terms of the actual technology advancements, because we are really used to oscillation vibration, where it moves up and down.
Yeah.
This moves up and down, it gives you oscillation, but it also gives you linear movements where it moves together side by side, so it almost kind of glides, but then it puts both of them together and gives you 3D, which basically creates that kind of multi-directional movement to make your body work even harder.
And we've never seen that before. When Kelly talks about muscle fibre activation, when you do regular exercise, it's great, isn't it? But you're only activating between 40 to 60% of muscle fibres. Simply by standing, sitting or leaning on this machine, you can activate up to 100% of your muscle fibres. So it's maximising your workout, but minimising the time that you have to do, because the most you're going to do on here is 10 minutes a day.
Yeah, that's the maximum you use this technology. So all of a sudden, and I think lots of us are time poor, and the first thing we put off is exercise. I go out every day nearly in my gym outfit.
You did it again the other
to
day.
go to the gym, and I actually don't ever get to the gym. I thought I'll get everything done as soon as I'm done.
I'll get there.
I'll get to the gym.
Nope.
And sadly, I never actually get there.
No, you don't.
Whereas this, 10 minutes first thing in the morning, that is your exercise done.
And that's the most you're going to do, isn't it, Kelly?
Yes,
absolutely.
Yeah.
There is no need to do any more, because what we're doing is working the muscles so hard. Remember, when we're on here, we're not just getting one muscle contraction per second as if we're doing one squat. We're getting dozens of muscle contractions, anywhere from 30 to 50 muscle contractions per second. So that's because our body is kind of, it's been triggered by something called the tonic stretch, which means they're firing the muscles super quickly. It's clever technology. It's technology that we don't have to think about. All we've got to do is get on here and it's going to do the hard work for us.
It's doing exactly that. So if you were doing regular exercise, which is great, just 40, 50, 60% of your muscle fibers. If you want to increase that, this technology is going to allow you to do that, because by just standing on the machine, rather than 40 or 50 or 60% of my muscle fibers, up to 100%. And my muscles are contracting and relaxing so super quick. My body thinks I'm squatting like you. I couldn't physically do this. Thinks I'm skipping like a champion boxer. And this is going to help to tone, to strengthen. It's going to help with bone density, muscle mass. It's toning my tummy, but it's also strengthening that core. And that's what holds you up. That is your balance. And then if you lean on the machine, it's the back fat, it's the bingo wings, it's the chest. Full body workout. All you need to do is get onto the machine, and get the machine actually, because we are massively busy. If you're after the white, I think very soon we're going to have more people ordering than stock is available. So please pop it into a basket. Check that basket out. I'm so busy.
You said something really interesting then, because there's lots of technology out there at the moment for weight loss, isn't there?
Yeah.
And lots of people losing lots of weight. For toning, this kind of technology is brilliant, isn't it?
Absolutely brilliant, because it's working the muscles so hard. Not only are they working harder, we're working more muscle fibers, like we said, going from 40 to 60%. Traditional exercise, we're almost doubling that to 100% when we're on here. But also we can show you what we're talking about when we say the muscles are working super quickly. They're contracting and relaxing more than traditional exercise.
So on this tablet that I've got in front of me, this is a seismograph application. So every time there's a movement, it reads that movement on the tablet. So we're going to show you how that muscle fiber activation works. When I say we, I mean Hayley.
I was smiling there thinking, is he going to do a squat? Is he going to do it?
You know how bad I am at squats unless I'm on here. No, thank you. So Hayley's got the tablet and it's going to read every single movement. So what do you want Hayley to do?
Yeah, so Hayley, you can see where Sean moved and where you were doing that movement, where he passed it, there was a little bit of movement. And then when you did those bigger kind of, I don't even think you started to do the squats yet, did you?
I haven't even started. No, I'm
getting ahead of myself.
I'm flab-lining at the minute.
Oh, I know.
So
and this
if you are quite static, if you do a lot of sitting, if you don't move a great deal, you're not using many muscles, you're not burning many calories, and you've got to get that balance in life. So let's do a bit of exercise.
We know we've got to do something to keep us healthy and strong, don't we? And it's all about longevity, really. But you can see Hayley's doing some great squats there, and we can start to see some movement. So every one of those lines is, where every one of those spikes is a muscle contraction. I'm going to get Hayley to go a bit quicker. So go a little bit quicker, Hayley, and go a little bit more range of motion.
Don't go much quicker.
But that's the thing. That's also something that stops us from exercising, isn't it? When it feels difficult. However, stop now, Hayley. Let's make it easy for you. Step onto the machine and place it onto your legs. Because when you were doing those squats, we were working into the thighs. We were working the quads, we were working the glutes, we were working the hamstrings and the calf muscles. But we weren't working them like that. Because you can see there now, remember this is capturing movement. So a movement is created by muscle contraction. So every one of those lines, you actually can't see the difference between the lines, is muscle contraction. That is the difference. Your muscles are firing super quickly. Micro contractions between 30 and 50 per second. Plus, then what we've got is that increased muscle fibre activation. So your muscle fibres are working harder and they're working quicker.
And if I get off the machine, I'm not making that happen. That is the absolute truth. Now, you can see I'm flatlining again. I'm flab-lining again. I can try and do some squats. But actually, if I just get back onto the machine,
Smart
That's
fitness.
the way to do it.
Smart fitness, Hayley, smart fitness, and that's what we love. We want something that is something we can fit into our lives. And I always say, with vibration technology, and especially with the R3NU 3D vibration plate, it removes your excuses. If you're
Absolutely.
worried, I don't know where to get started. Well, you don't need to worry because you just stand, sit and lean on it. If you're worried you haven't got time to exercise, like Hayley said earlier, we've all got great intentions, but life's
Sometimes
busy.
You physically don't have the time.
Life
if you
is
want
busy.
to.
So then what happens is your fitness and yourself goes to the bottom of the
Always,
list.
doesn't it?
And everything else comes up. Well, 10 minutes is something you can fit in around
And try and do it
beginning
first
of the
thing.
day.
Get up 10 minutes earlier in the morning, and
Yeah.
while put the kettle on, put the TV on, and jump onto your machine. Remember, you can play music through this machine, and remember as well, if you've got a favourite soap, if you just sit on this machine and watch the soap rather than sit on the sofa, you're actually exercising. How crazy is that?
It's brilliant technology and 3D technology. When it comes to this machine, you've got different types
So it's like
of
the
movement.
latest and the greatest, isn't
Yeah.
it, with vibration plates?
I was just trying to put the music on. I wasn't taking a call, though, just in case you were
You're
worried.
busy.
I
You're
will.
networking.
Yeah, sorry.
You're calling for
Sorry.
another job.
Just, I just had a call or a
She's always
text
My
to
very
make.
machine's turned off, and the reason for that, you're only meant to use this 10 minutes a day. Obviously, through the show, we're on and off all the time to show you. But my 10 minutes are up, so it's turned. So you don't have to watch the timer; it will automatically turn off, and you know that's your exercise done for the day.
That's it. It's simple. It's easy for us to fit into our lifestyle, and we can also decide how intense we want it. If you want to keep it, maybe our energy levels on one day are a little bit low, and we just want something that's very gentle. Just stand on here. Even if maybe it's about muscle recovery, you just want to do some simple stretches on here. You can do all sorts of gentle movements on here. On the days you've got a bit more energy in the tank, let's do a little bit more movement.
some
Let's do some
exercise,
squats.
yeah.
Let's do some little side movements for the abdominals. Let's get down and do some press up. Because pretty much every exercise you can do on the floor, you can do on here, but get greater results.
Now, you've got that 3D technology. So I've put mine on a different mode to Hayley's, and then you can have both of those
Shall I do
combinations.
3D?
Yeah, the 3D together. So what does that mean, Kelly?
Okay, so we can see the different movements right now. So Hayley's using oscillation, and you can see how it works like a fulcrum. It's like a seesaw. It's pivoting over a kind of centre fulcrum, and it's moving up and down. That's as if she's like walking, jogging, running, and you can see there how it creates that vibrational energy that moves all the way up through the legs. And also up to the tummy. But you can see when you move to Sean, that then changes, that movement pattern changes side to side. Now that's a linear action. Now all of a sudden your balance is being challenged even more than Hayley's was because of that movement. It's like I liken it to like you're in the sea. And you know how the waves are kind
Yes.
of
Oh, and you have to-
bashing you
yeah.
against you, and your core has to switch on to keep you nice and upright. So that's really working on balance as well as strength and tone into the lower legs. Now both of those are brilliant, yeah? But mine is the best because this is the 3D. This is where it takes it advances it to the next level because you haven't just got one type of movement, you've got both types of movement working at the same time. So my body is going, what's going on? It's guessing the whole time. That means more muscle activation. It means my body's having to work harder. It's almost shocking the body now. Again, I've got the choice of the different, now mine's just switched off because that 10 minutes is done, but you've got the choice of the 16 different levels. You've got the choice of the different modes. You can add in the bands if you want to make it even harder. If you just wanted to switch off and follow a program, you've got 3 programs in there. And then what you've got is the Bluetooth, which I'm going to actually do.
Oh, so we've got...
Which again,
That really motivates you, a bit of music.
Massive motivation. You know, even if what I would do is go, okay, put your favourite song on, and during the chorus, maybe use resistance bands. Take it up the level. Or what you could do is maybe do some squats. And then when it comes down to the verse, take it back down, because that's like your HIIT workout. Turn it down so you can hear it.
And the quality of the speakers you'll be blown away by as well. In fact, quality all round when it comes to this machine. Absolutely excellent. You're looking at the black option there. Hayley's using the resistance bands. There is white available, but it's hanging on by a thread. Oh, there's more people trying to order than we've stock remaining. If you all check out right now, 15 people will miss out on the white colour option.
And our system will keep letting you order that white, even though there's 15 left. It won't say sold out until you've pressed checkout. So even though it's in your basket, I'm really sorry, it's not yours until you check it out. Honestly, £100 saving. Split that cost as well with PayPal on our website, making it so affordable. And what it's allowing you to do is perhaps get you to where you've tried to get to for many years. This is technology that's going to do all the hard work for you. It's going to get you fitter, quicker, trimmer, quicker. And that's what it's all about. It's all about finding something that'll work for you. And for so many of us, sometimes exercise is quite daunting. Going to a gym is something you'll never, ever do. Or perhaps you are really time poor. And if you do go to the gym, for me, it's 20 minutes to get there, it's 20 minutes to get back. And then really, I'd want to be there an hour. So that's a really 2 hours out of my day. The lovely thing with this technology is it allows you to do a lot of exercise in the shortest amount of time. So actually 10 minutes is the maximum you use this. If you've only got 3 minutes, honestly, every minute counts, because as soon as you get onto this machine, it could double the activation of your muscles. Regular exercise, you use about 40, 50. If you're doing it completely right, 60% of your muscle fibers are activating whilst you're exercising. But as soon as you get onto this machine, I'm stood here talking to you, and I'm using up to 100% of my muscle fibers, helping you get that tone, strengthening, get that flatter tummy, that stronger core, getting rid of the bingo wings, the back fat, and if press-ups you've probably never ever done, but you lean on this machine and your body thinks you're doing them, so it's working and activating all those muscles. What you have to do though is get this home and get onto it, so you understand how it's working, and then start to reap those rewards, because honestly your body thinks you're running up and down stairs, thinks you're skipping like a champion boxer. It's going to allow you to achieve your goals in the easiest possible way. But then if you're into fitness, this is technology that's going to get you that final cut. Perhaps you're really struggling with that soft skin. Perhaps you never get that final cut that you want, that flatter tummy. Honestly, this machine is going to help you get there. But this machine, because of the 3D technology, 2 different types of vibration in one machine. Price-wise, it's phenomenal. And remember, it's all down to you now. If you're after the white, more people ordering than stock is available. It's super limited stock. And sadly, if you all checked out right now, 25 of you will miss out. If you're after the black, it is thundering behind. We had a little bit more stock of the black, but again, it is going to be first come, first served. It's not yours if you've got it in your basket. You must check that basket out. We're so busy. Virtually everything in baskets, so please check out those baskets. If you do miss out tonight, and I truly do think you possibly can, you can buy it elsewhere, but you will kick yourself because you're saving £100. And when you go elsewhere, and the only place you'll find it is from Renew themselves, so gymkituk.com, have it available, £299.99. £100 saving with us, and we allow you to split the cost. So actually you can split it to 3 payments of £69.31. But what you have to do now is check your basket through, because sadly you are going to miss out, and you are going to be gutted, because I think when you get this home, you will think, oh my goodness. As soon as you get on it, you'll think, I understand what Sean Hayley Kelly was saying. I can feel my muscles working? Because it sounds too good to be true. It looks like we're doing very little, but my word, we can feel our muscles activating.
Well, you feel solid, don't
Yeah.
you? Because of how quickly the muscles are contracting and relaxing. But also, this isn't something that's just been around for a year or
No.
two. You know, yes, this technology advancement of 3D, this is new. This is the evolvement, the advancing. But, you know, this technology has been around for, well, since vibration technology was brought in by astronauts, by NASA. It was actually a way, they created it, a way for astronauts to be able to maintain muscle mass and bone density whilst they're in space. We've just then got the more compact versions that we can use in our own home. But it's also stood the test of time. You know, people like famous singers, famous actors were using this technology, you know, back in the 90s.
And like you say, it's evolved. That's why we've got the latest of technology. That's why it says 3D vibration, because you've got that up and down, you've got the side to side, or you've got the combination. You'll notice I'm working very hard. I've sat down on the job.
Any excuse, any excuse.
But if you are starting and you've not done a lot of exercise, maybe you want to use it to help with circulation, things such as that.
Right.
Brilliant for that as well.
I was chatting to somebody the other day. Sorry, I jumped in there, Sean, but I was excited to tell you because I was kind of chatting to somebody the other day who was saying, what can I do about heavy swollen legs? They've got something that, you know, they've had a bad accident on their leg and they know they need to keep the blood flow. And I said, get one of these, because this will really help with the blood flow. It'll help with the circulation. It'll help with the the actual lymphatic flow. And that's what we're seeing, a massive resurgence of popularity through social media. You will see, you've probably seen, not you will see, you've probably seen so many influencers on these things with their LED masks on at the same time. Because these are these are the hacks that we're all using at the moment. The LED masks to keep our face looking great and to improve the quality of collagen. These are to improve that lymphatic flow and strength and tone and fitness, but to do it in a way that shortens the amount of time that we need to work out. Hayley right now, she's doing press-ups, but what she's doing, if she was doing them on the floor, she'd only be getting 40 to 60% of muscle fibre activation. Because of the way it creates instability in the body, right now what she's doing is getting nearly 100% of muscle fibre activation, and her muscles are working quicker than they would be if they were on a stable surface.
Now, when you see Hayley's muscles activate, you can really see the power of this technology.
Well, the great thing is Hayley's so lean, so we can really see the muscles working. But what we always say is, where there's wobble, there's work.
Where it wobbles,
it works. And this is the one time that we go, yeah, I want to see as much wobble as possible, because that's where the muscle underneath is firing super, super quickly. Now that's working Hayley's chest, her shoulders, the back of that tricep. You know, we want those toned triceps like Hayley's got right there. It's also working through the back and the core as well. Why I'm standing on here and Sean's sitting on there, it's working through the calf muscles, through the knees.
The back of the legs.
I'm going to prove it to you, Sean. I'm going to grab the seismograph.
Tablet time. I'll have to find it for you.
Yeah, if you don't
You'll
mind.
never find it.
Have you hidden it? Have you hidden it so none of us can
Hidden
do
away.
it?
It's on a lock.
Okay, so I'm going to get you to take your feet off there for a second and just place that seismograph.
Now, obviously, that's all the movement from me just moving the tablet around. Seismograph, it reads the movement, so now it's rested on my
So
leg.
this is us sat on the sofa. If you're at home right now and you're watching us, that's what's happening for you. Nothing. Unless you're doing something to promote movement, your muscles aren't created, they're not contracting and relaxing. We're not doing anything that's helping our metabolism, helping our strength, our fitness, our circulation, our flexibility. But Sean, now take your legs out to the outside of the machine and pop this onto the knee. And watch, that's the difference, because those vibrations now are travelling through Sean's feet, through his calf muscles, into his quadriceps, and right now he's on number 7. So he's not on the top level, he's on the oscillation as well. So you could take that to 3D and you get even greater results. But look at that, just by sitting down, his muscles are firing. They're contracting and relaxing super rapidly. Now, what that could mean is maybe you'd start to feel a bit more confident. You'd feel stronger, more capable of doing things. Hayley, you always say about, you know, when it comes to the summer, you've got trips that you've got planned and you always worry whether you can do them. Not you personally, but people.
Well, so often, a lot of people, you'll go on holiday with you with family, and when they do something like they go down to a lovely beach or they go out on bikes or they go for a long walk, perhaps one of you always has to remain behind because you can't keep up. Because you think, well, I might get down to the beach, but I won't get back up. Or actually, I'm going to ruin it for everybody else because I'm going to slow everybody
so
down.
I'll stay here,
So you miss out. And perhaps you do just physically need to get a little bit stronger. And this machine is going to help you get stronger. This is the nice thing, whether you want to get a stronger you, a healthier you, a fitter you, a more toned you, a trimmer you, it's working on all those things, isn't it?
Yeah, and all you do is adjust what you do to get those results. You know, just by presenting yourself and getting on the muscles to the machine and getting on the machine, it's creating that, it's helping with that muscle contraction and helping with that strength.
It's fooling your body, because as soon as you,
Tricking
even with
it,
Sean just sat down with his feet on it, I'm stood on it. Kelly, she's going to jump onto hers, and whether she stands, sits, leans, it makes no odds. Instantly, your muscles are contracting, relaxing so super quickly that it allows you to maximize your exercise. Regular exercise, you'll work about 40, 50, 60% of your muscle fibers, but now I'm working up to 100% of my muscle fibers just because I've got onto the machine. Now you can just stand, but then you can develop, and like Kelly, you can start exercising on the machine, and just the smallest of different movements is going to work those muscles even more. And so much that the maximum you use this, are you ready for this? Because I know no other exercise that you can really do. 10 minutes a day.
That's it.
I can't get to my gym in 10 minutes, but 10 minutes workout on here, we can truly do a full body workout, can't we?
Absolutely, and I think I should show you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we should do that.
Obviously, we haven't really got 10 minutes to show you. Should we cut it down? Because every minute counts. Should we do 3 minutes?
We can do 3 minutes, but what I wanted to do before, if you don't mind,
What?
look at me taking
taking
control.
charge.
But I just wanted to show some of the different movements we can do and talk about where we're targeting.
Yeah, great.
And then we can put them all into a 3-minute workout.
Fab,
How
let's
about
do it.
that?
I like it.
Because what I want to show you is like maybe a beginner movement and then advance it.
Right,
so we
yeah,
can,
yeah.
and I also want to bring the bands in as well. So if we are just starting, then our starting position is either to place one leg on the machine. This is great if you're over that, 20.4 stone weight limit, because you are then only placing part of your body on there.
Of course, yeah.
So you
if I
can
put the other leg on, you'll see how it's activated.
Now, what I want you to do is step completely onto the machine, and you decide where you position your legs. If they're closer together, it's going to be easier. If they're wider apart, it's going to be harder. Now from here, that would be your starting beginner position, and you can feel the vibrations coming up, but I want to take it to the next level. Bend the knees and hold. Now bend the knees and hold and take the hands out in front. And then all I want you to do is just lift the arms up and down, and I want you to feel that into your core as well.
I think they're laughing at me in the gallery.
Now from here, we're going to take it into a full squat and back up. So let's go all the way. Well, when I say all the way, it's your range of motion. It's not about, we're not competing with anybody. It's what works for you. Really think about sitting into your heels here so we can engage the glutes. Now we can take it to the next level. So I just want you to lift the heel up on one foot, and then we're going to go into a single leg squat.
Ooh.
Now feel that into your glutes. Can you feel that into your bottom?
Yes.
So now we're working all the way just through one leg. So if you find that maybe one side of your body feels a bit weaker, let's target it in that way. So we're going to change to the other side. Now, I think a lot of women, Hayley, you might agree with me, it's inner thigh, isn't it?
Definitely. My thighs are my area.
Inner thigh, we can target by placing one leg on the machine and bending that outside leg. Now we can keep it in that static position because the vibration's traveling all up the inside of the leg, or we can make it dynamic just by lowering down and up. Can you feel that, guys?
Yeah.
Heart rate coming up. We can feel it in all the muscles that we want to. We can change sides. And again, what we could do is slightly change the movement. So we could go outside, inside, outside, inside. So now we're going inner thigh, pushing into the glutes, inner thigh, into the glutes. So again, see what I mean about little adjustments?
Yeah.
Now, I'd like to bring the bands in now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So come
Bring
down.
the band.
Join me with your band. You choose your instrument, whatever you want.
Always trumpet or trombone.
Well, I've stood
I'll
on,
do the
we're
recorder.
sitting-
Are we sitting?
sitting on the job.
Recorder.
Sit down. That was probably the extent of my musical ability, was London's Burning on the recorder.
Excellent.
Now, what we've done is we're using the resistance bands here, but I'm going to wrap them around the bottom of our feet. And now we're leaning back slightly, Hayley.
Yeah.
Slight bend in the knees. Let's create a row. Let's create a rowing machine. So elbows now tucked into the sides of your rib cage. Can you feel that into your
That's
back?
really good.
Because we neglect the back of the body,
Wow,
don't
yeah.
we?
So really working the arms, the back fat.
Now what
the
about,
core.
but the whole time the machine's still working our core as well. Now elbows go up nice and,
And I
high.
can see that my legs are still working.
This is it. We're not having to think about the legs. Now take the elbows up a little bit higher, Hayley, now, so that the elbows are coming up to the shoulders into that high row. What about changing it? Bring the knees in slightly into a bicep curl. So keeping those elbows in
mine's
nice. Now
just-
hold it
Oh,
at
you
the
switched
top.
it off.
I knew,
Hold it
I
at the
knew it
top.
was coming towards the end of my 10 minutes.
Couple of pulses. Can you feel that into the
tummy?
bicep?
Oh my goodness, and the biceps, obviously. I can really feel it in the
Now
tummy.
we can do a slight twist side to side to really work into the waist now as well.
Hayley's mortified as we switched off.
Now drop it there. Now we've worked into the tummy, we've worked the back, we've shown you how you
I've
can
fallen apart, all my pecs have
incorporate
fallen off.
the bands. Now we're going to work the upper body a little bit harder. Now this is your basic movement here. And your basic movement is just leaning on the machine. Now if we want to make that movement a bit harder, we take the knees back a bit. And you can feel how that targets more into the tummy. Need to turn that up a bit. And now from here, we can then go into some press-ups, really working into the back of the arms, into the chest. Now from here also, bring the knees in a little bit closer so you're in that box position, and just lift the knees an inch off the floor. And feel the core grabbing really hard.
Wow.
Now drop it down. So we're not having to do a full plank,
I was going to say, it's like a plank, isn't it?
but we're not having to work as hard. Now that is it, you know, just in a few movements, I've shown you how we can target the whole body, but we can do it on different levels. So if you are somebody who's just beginning, start with those gentle movements.
Yeah.
Then if you want to incorporate the bands, you can do to make it more challenging, or you can make the movements more challenging. If you're somebody that does HIIT workouts at home,
Yes.
do them. By all means, carry on doing them, but do them on here for better results.
I do lots of stretching for my back because I
That is
struggle with my
a
back.
great movement.
I can really feel it.
Yeah.
We always say if you've got any ailments or anything that you need to check with your doctor, always do that.
This is, you know, vibration technology isn't suitable if you're pregnant. It's also not suitable if you've got a pacemaker or any kind of heart condition.
Okay.
Then always check with your GP first, or any kind of glaucoma or pressure in the eyes.
Right.
But for the majority of us, it's about getting moving, and this is the simple, easy way to get moving.
Really
because
is. Remember, as
it
soon
does
as you
it.
get onto the machine, it's doing the hard work for you, whether
Yeah.
you're sitting, leaning, or standing on the machine. It allows you to maximise regular exercise. So your body really truly thinks you're doing loads and loads of squats or skipping like a champion, but running up and down stairs, loads of press-ups, working that core. I'm sat here talking to you and my body thinks I'm doing sit-ups, thinks I'm rowing because it's working my back fat, the back of my arms. And you could do this watching the TV. It allows you to get to perhaps where you've been struggling to get for years. Perhaps you're desperate to be that little bit fitter, that little bit healthier, that little bit trimmer. This machine will do that for you. And whether that is you fitting into that pair of jeans comfortably, or that outfit that you've got for a wedding, or whether that is you actually living, doing the things you want to do with perhaps family and friends. Perhaps you've got holidays coming up and you look back on last year's holiday and you think, oh, there's loads of things I couldn't do because I couldn't keep up. If I went out with them, I would have spoilt it. Perhaps you want stronger legs. Or perhaps it's the fact you don't want to get into those shorts because you detest your legs. And whatever you do, you never seem to get that tone. This technology really can help you get there. And if you put this with healthy eating, and you can do this as your exercise, or link it into the exercise you're already doing. Perhaps you're really into exercise, but you still never really get those results. And I think we change as we get older. And sometimes our body needs something different. And because this really fools the body, thinking it's doing so much more than it is, it allows you to get that tone. It allows you to get that final sort of cut to the body. And that's why elite athletes, rugby players, ice skaters, ballerinas, it's working my core all the time I'm sat here talking to you. So you could be sat watching TV. But that core, it might be that you want it a bit flatter. You want to get your jeans done up easier. Or actually, it might be balance. Perhaps you feel your stance isn't great. Perhaps when you trip, you've never got the strength to keep yourself upright. This will do that strengthening of the core, which then is working all around the back, but lean onto the machine. Back fat being absolutely everything. This machine does all the hard work for you and you can reap all the benefits. But if you want this machine, oh my word, we are massively busy. White option, I'm not even sure if we've definitely got white left. We've got more people ordering than stock was available. It's gone absolutely crazy. The black isn't far behind. £100 saving, split that cost as well to 3 payments with PayPal. Just here in the white is down to single figures. If it's in a basket, I'm really sorry to tell you, it's not yours until you check out. And we're in a situation now where you could press checkout and it will sadly say sold out. So if you're thinking, oh gosh, I want it, you've still got opportunity to buy. And it is so easy to order with us here on Shop on TV.
There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with Shop on TV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with Shop on TV.
Now we've moved away from the vibration
Straight
plate
in, look.
because
Straight
we
in.
are hugely busy and we need to check the stock. We've popped back to an item we showed you earlier on. That we've popped back to tell you this is limited stock.
Oh my goodness.
So we're down to the very last of the stock of
First
these.
time to air with these compression boots that we've got for you, and you've loved them. Hundreds of them have gone on this launch show for them. Price-wise, excellent.
Incredible value.
It's a show special.
Yes. Yeah.
So had we got stock left at the end of the show, which I'm doubting very much at 2:10, we're in this situation. If you're watching on +1, just check, but I think the stock will be gone. It would go back up in price to £100, so your saving is phenomenal. Stock-wise, though, I don't think we'll have stock left at all, but it would have gone back up in price. So it is only this price for the show. And we were just saying, oh my goodness, suitable for so many different situations, people, whether you really exercise, whether you're on your feet all day, or whether you're quite you know,
Static,
you don't move
you
a
can't
great
move,
deal.
yeah.
You do a lot of sitting because you have to. Those heavy, tired legs, it's suitable, I think, for all and everybody.
I think anybody that wants their legs to feel lighter and healthier. And if you want your feet not to feel so sore and so tight.
Legs to feel so heavy.
Yeah, we want our legs to feel lighter, don't we? And younger.
And good
And
with
that's what I
circulation
think
and
when
things
we,
as well.
yeah, when we improve our circulation, that's what I think we feel. We feel like our legs are younger.
I think as soon as you take these off, you'll love them while they're on because it's like a massage.
Well, that's it. It's
But
like a
take them
gentle
off, yeah,
massage.
and just feel the difference to your legs, I think, in an instant.
Well, I felt like I floated
Yeah, I bet you
over
did.
to the vibration platform. I literally levitated over there. But that's what you feel. You feel that squeeze, and you gave a great analogy. It's like a blood pressure
Yeah, the
machine.
cuff, yeah.
The cuff that squeezes and releases and squeezes and releases. And what that's doing is it's squeezing and constricting the blood vessels, and then you're getting that rush of blood there, which is creating the blood flow, the oxygen, the nutrients, the circulation, and then you're getting the lymphatic flow as well. So we're removing the waste from there. And it feels really soothing. It's easy to put on as well. It's
They
easy.
are just seeing the benefits here, and they really are giving you great benefits. It's a really nice, comfortable compression, and that's what it's all about. And it's all about unwinding after days of activity, or perhaps it's exercise, perhaps you play football and rugby and those legs really hurt. Perhaps it's your feet when you've stood all day, or perhaps as you've seen at the bottom there, sitting. Perhaps you don't move a great deal and you get those very heavy, swollen legs. These really have been designed to help in all these different situations. And the other nice thing is really comfortable as well to wear, in design, in material. I don't know, R3NU just make things so well, don't they?
Well, this is actually Renfo. So this is a global company that, as you know, you might recognise from the scales, the actual kind of weighing scales, because they are so renowned for those.
They are phenomenal.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's exactly. So you might recognise the brand, but they also do wellness products. They also do fitness products. And they have designed these so well. As you said, you've got the adjustability there. So it works for any size of feet, and it works for pretty much most calf
it's pretty
sizes.
much a universal fit, isn't it?
Yes.
Really easy to
The
adjust.
sizes
It's all on
are
that
on the
one
website
touch.
if you want to check the measurements are there, but I think because of the design, it will fit virtually all and everybody.
Pretty much so. So what you would do is, the setup's easy as well. You've got different kind of connectors that you just connect into the controller. And it just says, it even says up and down. And you literally have to make sure that they are on the up. When they connect, they're in up and not down. And then on the back of each of the actual wraps, it says left and right.
Oh, great.
I think they made these for me.
Me and you, Kel.
It's like they've got the instruction leaflet on the actual,
Yeah, it is,
you
isn't
don't
it?
need
Exactly.
a book.
And you have got a quick guide.
Right.
You've got an instruction guide, but you've got a quick guide that literally, with picture format, shows you exactly what
I
you
think
should
as soon
do.
as you get these out, it makes sense.
You've got two things to plug in, three cords to plug in. They're all, bar one, which is your main adapter, they're attached to your wraps anyway. So it's pretty straightforward and self-explanatory, as is the remote control. So I'm going to actually put it on for you so you can see. So it's made from like a mesh and a bit like a flannel material. So easy to wipe down and clean, and you've got that kind of smooth lining inside. And you'll feel the kind of air chambers that fill with air as you move. And then all you do is press the power on button.
I love this remote control. It's so easy.
So easy, honestly. They've made these for me. They really
it's
have.
so easy. You look at it and think, oh, it's got 3 different modes. And there's my mode button, so I'll press that
There
button.
we go.
It's got 3 different intensities. And there's my intensity button, so I press that button. And then I've got my heat as well.
And it's got 2 levels
so
of
2
heat.
different levels of heat.
Yeah, so you've got, when it's on white, that's your lower heat. And then when it is on your, so you use the power button to press the heat.
Okay.
The red is the hotter heat. And then if you want to
Even
turn
that makes sense.
Yeah.
The red is the hotter.
red or the white,
The
or
white
you
is the
turn it
cooler.
off, and that's your cooler of heat. Honestly,
Right.
it's such a simple kind of user-friendly device, but actually what it's doing is just creating that lovely, relaxing, well-being experience, that bit of self-care for you to be able to wind down, relax, but also taking the tension and the pressure out of your feet and your legs.
Great gift, aren't they? If
Yeah.
you've got a parent or a grandparent.
Can I say
struggle with their legs?
Or even nieces and nephews who go to the gym a lot.
I was going to say, can I say if you've got anybody in your family that has restless legs and they are at night not able, and I speak from my own point of view here, so I'm giving you my own version, you will love this. But you know, as you were just saying, post-workout recovery, this is where these came into their own because athletes were using them on a greater scale because they were like these massive things you had to get into, and you could see them in the recovery section of certain boutique-style gyms. And it was all about improving the recovery time, reducing the delay.
So if you have a leg day, the next day you might not be able to walk.
Most of us can't.
So this is about that recovery, like you said.
It is. It's about speeding up the recovery, reducing the discomfort after you've worked out because you're sending the nutrients and improving the circulation, getting rid of the lactic acid that causes that burn, that DOMS anyway. And it's just a way that they can be back to fighting fit quicker so that they can compete again.
Brilliant. And what a brilliant price. Remember, these should be $99.99. There's 3 times the amount of people going for the stock that we've got remaining. So if you do have these in a basket, you've got to check your basket out. Super limited stock. If you've never shopped with us before, just need that item number at the top of your screen. 541324 is the item number. £60 saving. You're saving more than you're spending. They're down to $39.99.
Which is crazy, isn't it? It's why it's been so popular. And I think just so many people that'll think, oh my goodness, these are so for me, these are so for mum, these are so for, you know, my partner. If you are stood all day on your legs, if you're a nurse, if you do, you know, 10 hours and you're on your feet all
Shop
day.
workers.
Horrendous. But these will give you that relaxation at the end of the day. Football player, rugby player, and you do really suffer perhaps with your calves and you think, oh gosh, if there was just something. I think this is that something. But then if you are somebody that sadly can't move a great deal and you get those heavy swollen legs, this is for you as well. There's just so many benefits for so many different situations.
And while you were talking, I was just messing around with all of the actual. I had a little smile because I was like, oh, now I can feel it just in my feet. Now I can feel it just in my calf. Now I've changed the intensity and I can feel it squeezing a little bit more. If you prefer a more intense massage, you can do that because you've got the intensity levels from low, medium to high. It's just it's a great device. I have to say, if you're not somebody that likes that kind of kneading effect, you will love air compression because it's a totally different feeling, but it gives you the same results in terms of...
Quite a gentle massage in a way.
Gentle.
I think you'll like the sensation.
Gentle unless you go on high.
Oh, of course,
and then it gives
you
that
the option.
It gives you the intensity.
I like it. So you can build
choice. Gives you choice.
And that is the great thing. It is, well, it's your choice at the minute. But actually, stock-wise, it won't be your choice soon. There's more people ordering than stock is available. So if you all press checkout right now, so many of you, sadly, would actually, about 50 of you, it would say sold out. Doesn't mean you can't still order it. You can still put, they're hours until you press checkout. So if you're thinking, oh my goodness, I'm going to get those before those 50 people, jump onto the website if you can, shopontv.co.uk, click onto the live hour, and that will take you through to all of today's or tonight or this morning's products. And honestly, busy on absolutely everything.
And remember,
there's your compression boots.
With the compression boots, they are on a show special. So if you don't get them tonight or during the show, you will miss out on the price. The price will go back up to £100, $99.99. £60 saving on those boots, but they are super limited in stock. 541324 is your item number if you want to go for them.
So yeah, put them in a basket, check your basket through. But if you have just joined us and you haven't seen our vibration plate, oh my goodness, you have missed out on technology that could help you get trimmer, stronger, fitter, more toned. And that's what this machine is all about. By just getting onto this machine, it activates your muscles. By standing, sitting or leaning, your body thinks you're doing press-ups. It thinks you're doing sit-ups. It thinks you're doing lunges. It thinks you're doing squats. And you can see my muscles activating so quickly that they are activating up to 100% of my muscle fibers. And because of that, it allows you to do a lot of exercise in a short amount of time. So if you're time poor, but you do want to get exercise into your everyday, the maximum you use this is 10 minutes a day. Now, we've used and worked with vibration plates for many years. Never with all of the technology that this one plate has got all together.
No, this is the thing. You know, we've worked with some great machines, but this is the next level. And I was saying earlier, it's like TVs, isn't it? It's like phones.
Yes, moved on, yeah.
Technology advances because you want more and more out of that device, and we want more and more out of our exercise. We want better results, and that's why we've got 3D, because 3D incorporates your linear, your oscillation, so that's different vibrational movements. So oscillation moves up and down, linear moves side to side.
So mine's doing the oscillation.
Yeah, so you can see there.
Sean's is doing the linear, which is the side to side.
And then I'm going to change mine now.
So you're going to show off and do the two
I'm going to do it all together. But
that's mine.
If you're at home thinking, well, what's the difference? What's it going to do for me? Hayley's oscillation was working, you know, that's like you're running, you're jogging. It's almost, it's like that natural mimicking, that natural movement. And that works a lot of the lower body, but also into the middle area as well. Sean's movement, that linear movement where it goes side to side, it's all about balance. Because all of a sudden, your body's having to adjust to that movement.
I love what you said before about being in the sea.
Yeah. Because it's like that, isn't it?
When the waves are hitting you.
You're having to move, like stay solid again.
And you don't have to think about this. Your body automatically does it.
Yeah,
as soon as the machine moves, your body automatically works those muscles.
And then, if that wasn't good enough, you know, having two different movements, we put it all together for 3D, and all of a sudden we go multi-directional, so your body is guessing all the time. And as you said, Hayley, it's tricking your body all the time. So more muscle fiber activation, your muscles, your deeper stabilizing muscles are switching on. And this is what it's all about, is creating that next level of results. Now we can then, if that wasn't enough, that we could enhance by combining two movements, we can then choose from 16 different levels.
Which is, we've never had a machine
just going to say the same.
with 16 different levels.
No, 16 different levels, 3 types of technology.
3 types of kind of prescribed programs as well.
Oh, so like preset?
Preset programs, 10-minute programs. And then we've got resistance bands. You can see that was hard, trying to bend down to, when it's moving in lots of different directions, I would suggest not reaching down for your bands.
Get on at home.
But then we can also add the next level. We could go into a squat and a press to really work out, or we could just hold them there. You know, just by leaning on the machine with 3D and holding the bands in front of you, you will feel that difference. Even just a small movement.
That really works the core. Wow.
Core, shoulders. Now we can change it into a bicep curl. I'm giving you a break there, because that was working the shoulders. Or we could take them out to the side slightly. Now I'll take mine out to the front slightly so we don't all bash each other.
Now for me, I'm 6'4", and normally the bands, I'm like, I can't get them anywhere.
You normally get to here.
Yeah, these are great.
You can see that you're getting full range of motion nearly with those. So that again shows you the quality of the resistance bands. We can use them sitting, we can use them standing. We could cross them over, shorten them, and then take it into like a bent over row. So at the same time that the machine's working the legs, We can do a row. I'm using it in classic row. Hayley's working the top of the arms there as well. So again, we're able to change the movements, adjust the movement. Maybe again, it's the back of the arms, the rear delts. Just a slight kind of change by bringing thumbs to the floor and little finger to the ceiling. You can really feel that. Woo! That gives you a burn, doesn't it?
Not hard.
No,
Wow.
but what we've got to point out is it is for every level of fitness, isn't it?
Absolutely. If
If
you're
it's-
starting out, I wouldn't be suggesting using the bands. I'd say pop those nicely down on the floor and start with 2D. Start with oscillation. Oscillation is kind of your beginner type of movement.
Right, which is what mine's doing. It's that sort of movement, which is a natural sort of movement, like you're walking, running, jogging.
Does come with a remote control, so you can either operate it from the control panel on the machine, or the remote control, it's like a wristwatch, you wear it on your wrist. That's really
Can't
straightforward
lose
as
it.
well.
You can't lose
Can't
it when
lose
it's
it.
on your wrist. But no, I haven't even mentioned that tonight. So good, thank you for reminding me. But that's the thing. It's like it just flicks onto the wrist. But it's got really simple instructions there. You've got a plus minus to increase the speed. You've got that mode button there again to move through the 3 different types of vibration. Can I see? You've got P for programs there. So moving through the 3 different programs. Again, it's straightforward.
Easy, straightforward, does what it says on the tin. That's the great thing. If you are going for the white option, literally, there's a couple remaining, so
And
please.
so many more people trying to order. So please, if you want it, do check your basket through. It's there, ready and waiting. You can still order it. It's first come, first served. So the white, it is going to sell out. Please grab it whilst the stock is there. If you're watching on +1, do check stock. We possibly have black available, but do check the stock on +1, because I do think there might be a chance that all of it has gone. And remember, what you're getting is £100 saving. You're not saving 10 or 20 pounds.
No.
So you will absolutely kick yourself if you miss out on this. Tomorrow you go to order and there's no stock available. And you think, it's okay, I'll buy it elsewhere. And you will think, why didn't I buy it this morning? It's £100 more.
Yeah, if you go to Gym Kit directly, you're looking at £299.99. We've got £100 saving. We've also got PayPal Pay in 3. So if you want to spread the cost interest free, if you've got a PayPal account and you pay online, it's just £69.31 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. It is all about that muscle fibre activation, isn't it?
Yeah, when we say it's allowing you to do a lot of exercise in a short amount of time, you might think, really? Doesn't look like you're doing a great deal.
Yeah, come on,
Actually,
go
you know,
on.
if I actually did regular exercise, I'd look like I was doing a lot more than Kelly, because I'd look like I'm really doing my workout, and I am. I'm trying really hard. I'm working, which is great. 40, 50. I doubt that I'm doing 60, but if you're good, you might be doing 60% of your muscle fibres. Kelly, though, how much are you using?
I'm feeling a little bit smug there, Hayley, because I'm working nearly 100%. Because this isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter,
It
isn't
looks
it?
like you're doing so much less, but you're actually doing so much more.
And this is what it's
Absolutely.
all about. Your traditional exercise, 40, 50, 60% of your muscle fibres, which is great. You're doing something. But if you're time poor and you want to get more into your exercise, by getting onto the machine, you're activating up to 100% of your muscle fibres. And that's why for years, elite athletes, rugby players, ice skaters, ballerinas use this technology, because it allowed them to get that final cut. It allowed them to exercise like they couldn't do on their own.
Absolutely. And it wasn't just athletes that were using this. You know, film stars and singers were using it as
Right.
well to help them stay in shape. Very famous film stars and singers were taking bigger machines than this around the country with them when they were, you know, when they were
Fabulous.
touring. But, you know, we now have it in a really compact format but giving you the same technology that helps you to stay stronger, fitter, more toned. The other thing that I was going to say was the build quality on this
Yeah.
is just amazing. Yes, it's giving you three types of technology and giving you the next level with 3D, but it's giving you a wider platform, which means we can stand in different positions and it can work us a little bit harder. It's also the way it's the actual kind of covering of it.
Yes.
It's got almost like a rubberized finish to it, so that feels really comfortable. I haven't even mentioned in this show the fact it's got wheels.
Yeah,
And it's got a handle on
like
one
a little
side.
pulley suitcase,
So
isn't
it means that, you know, we can take it around. There's a little wheel underneath here and a handle underneath
So
there.
easy to get out and put away if you want to. Stick it under the sofa.
That's it. It's
stick
not-
it under the bed.
It's not something that has to remain there all the time if you want to, but I would leave it out because we're saying that it's shorter time for us to be able to use it, but we all know that the results come from consistency.
Yeah.
They do come from consistency. There's no point doing a massive long workout once and then not going back to it for a month because nothing will change. But 10 minutes every other day or every day if you're working different body parts, wait till you see the results that you get.
Did I just hear right?
I was like, I think that was, what? Limited stock?
So across the board,
Across
everything.
every colour?
We
Oh
are
my
limited
word.
stock. That means we're down to the final 10%.
And so
of
many,
stock.
so many people still trying to order.
We've actually now, in the white and the black version, got more people ordering than stock is available. Doesn't mean you can't still order. It now is the first people to order and check out that will actually get this. It was a real special price for our show, but I think it is now going to be stock or clock really, because I think you've got to get this in a basket and check it out if you want it with this £100 saving, because sadly when we sell out, to buy it elsewhere, you will be spending £100 more.
Yeah, so now is the time to do it. We don't want you to miss out. If you go directly to the manufacturer, you're looking at £100 more at Gym Kit directly. It's $299.99. It's our usual price. They've let us have it for this great price because we've sold so many. The first show, we've only done one other show, haven't we?
We launched it, only a few weeks ago. It's been exclusive to
Didn't we
here
get
rather
it?
than direct to the website as well.
I think we got it the day it arrived in the
Oh,
country.
it did.
It
It did. Yeah, it was.
It did
had
arrive.
just arrived. And we hadn't seen them.
Yeah, it had literally arrived. I think it had arrived the day before.
Yes.
And then they had to ship
Get it
it
to us,
straight
yeah.
up here, didn't they? So it was hot off the press and here. But I think the minute that we all saw it, we were all blown away by the quality, the actual technology
The
that's
next
within.
level, isn't it?
It's
It really
even
is.
simple things like I just want to go over because we've had a lot of machines that have had built-in speakers, but none of which have had such a powerful speaker.
See, I
Anyway,
feel like
my
I'm in a
job is
club
done.
now.
I'll be
Yeah,
off.
Forget it. Let's go. Straight to the
but
club
it-
round the corner.
But it could be. We're all mum and dad dancing here,
Yeah,
aren't
yeah.
we? Yeah.
We're not embarrassing anyone, are we?
Dance like nobody's watching.
That's the problem. Loads of people watching. Now, if you do have it in a basket, you've got to confirm your order. Hundreds of you have gone for this deal tonight, and you've done a great job. It's for every level of fitness. And at 2:30, pretty much most mornings, we have a bit of a surge. We don't know why. Either people going to work or people coming back from work. We're not sure. But if you want to get this, you can still add it to your basket. Check your basket through. £100 saving, as we said. Now, we keep talking about muscle fibers and muscle activation. We want to try and physically show you how that muscle activation works. On this tablet, we've got a seismograph application, and basically it reads movement. So what we're going to get Hayley to do is show you the difference between doing regular exercise to doing exercise on the actual vibration plate that we've got for you. You can see how I moved it around, how it registered those movements. Now there's no movement showing. It's flat lining that you can see there. So if I pass this over to Hayley, we can show you the difference, because regular exercise is great, isn't it? Because you are actually doing
We
something.
should be doing it. We know we need movement in our lives. It's movement that keeps us fit, it keeps us strong, and it's what gives us longevity of life, isn't it? Movement's like the fountain of youth. However, finding the right movement that you can be consistent with and that's going to deliver results that make you feel stronger and fitter and isn't going to make you feel, sometimes exercise can wipe you out, especially as we get older.
And then you don't do it again.
And then you don't, you move, exactly. We move towards things we enjoy, we move away from things we don't like. But when it's 10 minutes and when you can be as gentle as just sitting on the sofa, placing your legs on it, or just doing stand, sit and lean, then suddenly it becomes, it's a bit of a light bulb and you go, I can do that.
Sounds too good to be true, but honestly, as soon as
Prove it to us.
when you get on this machine, you'll understand. Because if you do a lot of sitting, you haven't got that balance in life. You're not, you know, getting the balance with what you're eating to exercise, to burning the calories, to using the muscles. So I'm sitting, I'm flatlining, I'm not working those muscles. I can start exercising, and there we go. Kelly will tell me I'm not going fast enough.
You could hear me about to say that, Hayley. I was like, quicker, quicker.
Ready.
Come on, Hayley. But you can see there, you know, that's a great pace. If we asked Hayley to just go a little bit quicker, I'm not asking you to go any lower, but just a little quicker so we can see how that speeds up. Now, every single one of those lines, those big spikes, is muscle contraction. So every time Hayley bends and stands back up, that's creating 1 or 2 muscle contractions. But let's see how we can improve that by stepping on the machine and bending the legs. Now we're targeting exactly the same muscle groups that Hayley was targeting when she was doing squats.
But this is so much easier for you.
Feels so much kinder on my knees.
I was just going to say, easier on your joints as well.
And we know that squats are like the king of all exercises for the fact that they tone and strengthen the legs. But to your point, as we get older, it's not comfortable sometimes to do it. However, this can give you the results of working those same muscle groups, but better. Because every one of those lines, Hayley, if you don't mind me coming over and just pointing there, every single one of those lines is muscle contraction.
And you can hardly see the lines because they're filling the screen.
And that's the thing about it, because it triggers something called the tonic stretch within the body. The muscles are contracting and relaxing rapidly. Now it's all happening automatically. You're not having to go, right, squat, down, up. You're literally standing on there and it's firing. You've got lots and lots of micro contractions, anywhere from, well, you can see, anywhere from 30 to 50 per second.
And I'm not making that happen. I haven't pressed a button on the tablet.
It's not
making
magic.
that fill up. If I get off, that's it. Again, we're flatlining, we're not working those muscles. If I put my leg on,
you're doing
I'm
so much
exercising.
less, but you're achieving so much more, aren't you?
and you'll feel it, you'll understand, you'll feel your muscles contracting and relaxing super quick. Next day, the first day you use this, you'll feel like you were going up and down stairs. You'll feel like you went for a long walk. You feel like you've had a bit of a jog.
We'll all feel it tomorrow.
You
definitely.
absolutely will. That's it. I've had my feet in those.
Well, you're all right. You've had the compression boots on. It's okay
I've
for
done
you.
my recovery, so I'll be fine. But you two might have really aching legs tomorrow. But that's the thing. It is, it's incredible technology. Yes, it shortens the time that you work out. It makes it easier for you. But don't think that you won't feel it, because it is working those muscles and it's working them so much more. When we talk about muscle fibers and the fact that we're working nearly 100%, that means that it's like a test. If you took an English or a maths test, you could work 50% of them, or you could get a 50% mark, and you might be okay with that. 60%, you might be quite happy.
Your parents wouldn't.
But you'd be over the moon if you got nearly 100%, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I like that.
I'll take it.
And it's the same with our muscle fibers. What it means is we go from working just our slow twitch muscle fibers, which are the ones that we use for kind of posture and balance, and then we also work the fast twitch muscle fibers. It's actually the other way around, but the fast twitch are the ones that are for kind of speed and for movement. So what we're doing is we're using more of the stabilizing muscle fibers as well are being switched on. So it just means more power.
And by sitting, by standing, by leaning on the machine, not actually doing anything if you don't want to. Remember, you can start sat down with just your feet on the machine. The other thing we haven't talked about is the weight limit, because this is the most substantial weight limit we do as well. 130 kilos is the weight limit. That's 20.4 stone. So that's
incredible,
really
isn't it?
substantial, isn't it?
But that also reinforces the build quality of this, doesn't
Yes.
it? It shows you what we're talking about. R3NU, with all of their products, they really think about the materials and the quality, build quality of those products. They want you to get the best out of them. And they've thought about that with the design in the wider footprint so that you can do more exercises. Everything feels really solid and strong and durable. And then on top of that, if that wasn't enough, then they've just given you 3D vibration technology as well.
We've never had a machine that's got all of it. And honestly, by standing, sitting, leaning on this machine, your body is activating, your muscles are activating, and you're activating your muscles like you can't do by yourself. So that's why all you need to do on here is 10 minutes a day. And we can do 3-minute challenges where you do a full body workout in 3 minutes. So every minute counts.
Does that mean we're doing a 3-minute challenge?
I think we should.
Am I getting a hint there?
I think you
we
are.
can fit one of
I think
those
you
in.
are.
What
Let's
are we
reset.
thinking? Are we thinking this is, you know, we're coming, what I don't even know what
We're coming
time
towards
it
the
is.
end of the show. We are heading towards end of the show and end of the stock. We've got to warn you, stock-wise, we've got a lot more people trying to order than stock is available now. So please, I'm really sorry. If you press checkout now and it says sold out, I'm really sorry. All the stock we've got is on the system. The white is going to go in a matter of moments. We're hanging on to like 4 of them and that's it.
No.
But a lot more are trying to. You must check your basket through. And remember, if you don't, sadly, you can buy it elsewhere, but it's £100 more. So it's not like you're saving £10 or £20. You're saving £100 tonight, and you can split the cost. So it is very much an exclusive with us, and of course Jim Kit as well, who actually own the product, the R3NU 3D vibration plate. You can have a little nosy, have a look. It's £299.99 there. Our price, £100 saving, only second time to air. We don't have this every week of the year or every week of the month even. Honestly, you've got to make sure you grab it whilst we've got the stock and whilst we've got the show, because you will kick yourself if we can't get this back in stock for a few months, because at the moment there's no more scheduled in shows. So this is the stock we have until more stock actually comes. So pop it in your basket, check it out. Even though everything is in baskets and more people are ordering than stock's available, it's not yours till you check out. So if there was only 10 of these left, 1,010 of you could put them into baskets. And if you all checked out at once, only 10 people would get it. Even though 1,010 of you had in baskets, there's only 10 products. So you must please check your basket out right now if you want it. And you can still order. You might beat all of them. So if it's the first people to order and check out now,
The white,
that are actually going to get it.
there's only 3 left.
There you go.
If you want that white, you've got to check it out. Loads more trying to order
And
it
it
than
doesn't
we have
matter, if you
stock.
miss out on the white, jump onto the black really quick. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter what colour you grab, just make sure you get the stock, because honestly, this is a product that I think for so many is life-changing, is doable. Exercise for a lot of us is daunting, and the thought of going to a gym for an hour is perhaps not you. The thought of going running for 45 minutes is not you. But have you got 10 minutes where you can stand, sit or lean on this whilst you're watching TV, whilst you're listening to some music? Or actually, we said about 3 minutes. If you're really time poor, what can we work in 3 minutes?
So we've done a beginners. We didn't do this. I don't think we did the second
We sort
challenge,
of
but we
missed it,
kind
yeah.
of
We did it-
we
we-
did
yeah,
a lot of
exercises.
exercises. But I reckon that was more intermediate. Should we take it to the next level?
Oh my word.
Are you ready?
I will be modifying these exercises.
That's
as I
fine,
am-
because that's what we want to show as well. But we also want to show, if you are somebody that is already exercising, don't think that this is just for beginners,
Well,
because
this
is
technology is in gyms.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Usually there's one of these machines.
And there's a queue.
And you can
and you
never
have
get
to
on
pay
it.
extra normally.
On
You-
holiday,
yeah.
loads of gyms will have this technology, but you have
But
to
you
pay.
have to pay. It's
Absolutely.
not included in the gym.
Yeah. Well, you've got this in your home to. If you buy this, you've got it in your home to use it whenever. other members of your family can use it as well. So it's not just you that benefits from
And
feeling
should mention
healthier.
as well, it's quiet.
It is
We've got
quiet.
3 running. So if you've got a little baby and you're trying to get yourself
Yeah,
back into
great.
shape, you can't go out and go to a gym and you can't have anything noisy because it'll wake, your little one could be asleep there and you could be working out.
Or a shift worker that comes in late at
Yes.
night and can't quite get going to the gym into their routine.
In the times.
This is something that, again, it's not going to wake the family up using
Brilliant.
it.
Remember, it does come with a remote control, which is like a watch that you pop on. You can control it on the machine. Comes with the resistance bands, which I think you might be seeing us use in this next workout.
Funny that.
It's really easy to set up. And what you've got to do is check your basket out if you want it. And keep watching if you want an idea of what you can do in 3 minutes.
Exactly.
Ready?
Right, what we're going to do, have we got a clock? Are you going to count us in?
You ready for a count in?
I'm ready.
Countdown.
I'm
Here we go.
ready.
3, 2, 1. Let's go.
We're going to start by stepping on and off the machine. So just starting to get your balance, but this is like your step-ups. Now, if you want to, you can take it a little bit quicker to
On you
get
go,
that
girls.
heart rate up. Now from here, leave your right leg on the machine and let's go down into a lunge. You can drop the knee onto the floor if you want to, and then push back up. So down, push back up. We're going to do about 4 or 5 of these. Now your balance is being challenged the whole time. Now change sides. I said we were going to get a little bit more intense. So again, drop down and up, drop down and up. So core working really hard. Let's do one more. And then we're jumping onto the machine. Now we're going to do a slightly different movement. So you're going to take the hands across the chest and we're just hinging from the hip. So we're pushing that bottom behind us, slight bend in the knees. Now you should be able to feel now that it's working into the glutes and into the hamstrings. Now from here, I want you to grab your bands. So bend down, grab your bands, and then we're going to go into a squat with a press. So take your bands so they're behind the back of the arms.
Okay.
So, and then go squat and press. Squat, press. I told you this will get a little bit harder. You feel warmed up now. Now
Halfway
legs are
through.
working, arms are working, heart rate's coming up. Now take the bands to the front and then just a little movement.
Oh, I know that works the
That
shoulders.
looks like nothing.
But I can feel that in my tummy like you will not believe.
Well, let's take it slightly to the side to work the tummy, back to the front, to the other side, back to the front. Woo! Feel that. Can you feel that into the tummy? Now take it into a bicep curl. Now we can either take the arms up so that they're higher at the side and then just do a curl and release. Curl and release. That adds a little bit more intensity. Now drop the bands. Now let's work the back of the arms, and we haven't done this for a while. Place your hands on the machine, take your bottom off the machine.
Oh, here we go.
Let's go into tricep dips. Now the nearer your feet are to your bottom, the easier it is. The further they are away, the harder it is. You can even take it to a single leg if you want to.
Oh, she's showing off now.
All sorts of options. Now sit onto your machine, lean back,
15 seconds.
and we're just going to do a little twist side to side. Now again, if we want to make that a bit harder, take one leg up. You feel the core. Want to make it even harder, both legs up. Now drop it down.
Time's up.
Are we done? Yeah. We're not done.
We
We've
are.
got time for one more set of exercises.
Go on. Extended 3-minute
So
challenge.
into those press-ups, into the press-up. And that's the thing, 3 minutes goes so quickly. 10 minutes a day, and you will have worked out. You're on here and you're off here, really. Now, finishing that full plank, could be on your knees if you want to, could be a full plank if you want to, and done. How was that, guys?
And that was just over 3 minutes.
Yeah.
But a complete full body workout.
That was good, though.
And I feel out of breath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel clammy.
Yeah.
I feel like I've really exercised, but we only did just over 3 minutes.
Just over 3 minutes.
But the thing is, we pack a lot into those few minutes.
Well, it's the
and the
machine
machine
that
is
does it,
packing a
isn't
lot
it? Yeah.
into those 3 minutes because of the way it works those muscles, and it makes them contract super quickly. So we are going to fatigue quicker than we would do if we were doing general exercise.
You can only use this 10 minutes a day because it does maximise to the extreme the muscle activation.
It does. It accelerates our results, and it also, we fatigue and tire quicker because they're not just going contract, relax, contract, relax. It's dozens and dozens of times per second. So within a few minutes, your body's going, okay, I feel this. I know what's here. I need a rest.
And you do, it's 10 minutes. It even turns off after 10 minutes. It won't allow you to do more than that. And that is the great thing. I mean, Sean's now chilling and he's actually getting really great circulation into perhaps tired legs after you've exercised.
This is a great way, as you were saying earlier, you know, for recovery and for just gentle stretching, this is a perfect way.
Well, you saying that, we had a producer and he said, oh, I'm so stiff, I can't touch my toes. And he said, you know, do you think this would help? And they were like, oh gosh, yeah. So after every show, he'd come down and he'd sit on the machine and he'd just try and go as far as he could. And he only used it after the shows. And so quickly, he was like, look at me. And he could do
that.
And it helped him get that stretch that he'd never been able to get before.
Because it's warming up the muscles,
Right.
It's increasing the blood flow, so then it allows that flexibility. So it's clever, but also what we're doing is we're promoting lymphatic flow there. So we're removing like things that toxic kind of waste that builds up in there. So legs again are going to feel lighter, they're going to feel better.
You do feel lighter when you get off this. And remember, what you've got is the latest technology.
Yeah.
So if you've looked at other machines, this is one of our most affordable, but actually it's got more technology than any other machine we've got because it's got 2 different types of vibration, hasn't it?
It does. So what we've got is oscillation, which is like a seesaw. It's like pivoting up and down. And then it's got linear, which is kind of side, what Sean's doing now. So it's kind of side to side action, which creates a lot more instability. So your body has to work harder to stabilize. And then when we go to the next level, which is 3D, that is where it's combining, if you just change that one there, it's where it's combining all of those together. So it's going multi-directional. So your body's being tricked the whole time. It doesn't know what's going on. So therefore, all those muscles more muscles are being engaged than normal. Again, we're not thinking about it. It's all happening automatically.
The machine is doing all the hard work for you. You just need to actually physically get onto it, sit on it, stand on it, lean on it, and maximise what you're doing. Because regular exercise, if you are exercising, 40, 50, 60% of your muscle fibres are in activation. However, you get onto this machine and you can activate up to 100% of your muscle fibres. And honestly, as soon as you get onto this machine, you'll understand that. You'll think, oh my goodness, I get it now. I can feel those muscles working. Remember, stock-wise, it's first come, first serve now. We have got so many people ordering, and sadly, we haven't got the stock for you. We've got 1 white version left, that is it. The black, if you miss out on the white, jump onto the black straight away. But again, more people are ordering than stock is available. I would say right now, if you all checked out, 40 people are going to miss out. But if you're watching and you think, oh, knickers, I wanted that, you can still order, honestly, because it's first come, first served. Am I allowed to say knickers? Sorry, it's very late in the morning. But you can order this right now. It's the first people to order and check out. So if you want this, pop it into a basket, check your basket out, jump onto the phone, order it. If you take too long, you're going to kick yourself because you're actually saving not 10 or 20 pounds this morning, you're saving £100 because we have got this is very much exclusive to us here on Shop on TV, and then you can actually buy it from Gin Kit themselves. Sadly though, obviously, their price is their full price, £299.99, £300 less a penny. You've got a full £100 saving with us. And with us, you can split the cost as well with PayPal if you're ordering on our website. £69.31 is the first of 3 payments, and that is less than my gym membership. £75 a month my gym is, whether I go or not. And sometimes I want to go, but I just don't have time. But I always have time to get on this, because all you need are minutes out of your day. Maximum you can use it is 10, but every minute counts. You'll perhaps start just with 2 minutes, build up to 3, build up to 5. But honestly, as soon as you get onto this machine, you'll understand how it works. And then you'll understand how your jeans are a little bit looser. You feel a bit stronger, you're more confident, you're a bit fitter. And you think, actually, this summer's going to be a good summer. So easy to order. Jump onto our website if you can, shopontv.co.uk. Click onto the live hour. That takes you through to all of the products that we've got available. We've had a hugely busy morning. It's been great to have your company. If you want the actual power, the plate, you've got it right there, the Vibra Power plate, right there at the beginning. But the white, very soon, you see, you can still order it. There's only one left.
Just one.
As many people as are like can put it in a basket. You have to check your basket out right now. But then if you are looking at the compression actual socks, these are amazing. We are super limited on these, and my goodness, we've got so many more people ordering these than stock is available. So if you want these should be £100.
£100 is the usual price. They're down to $39.99, but it's a show price. So if there is any stock remaining, the price will go back up to $99.99. If you've got them in a basket, and over 100 of you have, and we have about a quarter of that remaining in stock. So please confirm your order and check out. If you are watching on our +1 channels, please make sure you check the stock available on the website. And if you do want to watch on ITVX, we have our very own channel on ITVX now, 24/7. You can catch those shows whenever you like on ITV. X, that's right. However, the main deal has been our vibration plate from R3NU. This has got such great technology. 3D vibration, Kelly, just explain just before the end, what does that mean?
Yeah, what that means is it's the next level of vibration platform, because it uses 2 different types of vibrational energy. It uses oscillation, where it's moving up and down, and it combines it also with linear, where it's moving side to side.
And Sean and myself, we've got one different. So I'm on the oscillation, which is like a normal movement, walking, running. Sean's side to side, which really then activates different muscles. And you can use either or Kelly has got both of them together, 3D technology.
Smart one.
We've never had this before. This is like the latest and the greatest technology in these vibra plates, and honestly, so beautifully made. Resistance bands, your remote control is a watch, really easy to set up and start. And if you want to achieve your goals, why not do it in the easiest possible way? Smart fitness.
It is all about something that you can do consistently, finding that exercise that works for you no matter what your level.
In your PJs with your decent shoes on, sorted.
No makeup
3
needed.
minutes in the morning. And that's it. No makeup. Don't need to brush your teeth. Your hair can be wild. Nobody can see you.
No.
You're in the privacy of your own home.
Still hundreds of these in baskets, not hundreds remaining.
No.
So if you want to make sure you get it, confirm your order and check your basket out. You can still add it to a basket, 868992, and on PayPal Pay in 3, it's just $69.31 on your first of 3 payments.
Yeah, it's first come, first served now, so please put it in that basket, jump on the phone, check that basket through. Kelly, as ever, thank you so much.
Thank you. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Always a
It's
joy.
always great to have you with us. We don't know when we're going to get stock back in, so grab that stock while that stock's available. But for us, thank you and good night. Check your baskets out.
Yeah, and if you're watching on +1, just check the website for stock. We'll see you later.
See you later.